Carnival
What an
open. Number 46, I believe. I didn't have the time to look. We're having a very interesting conversation. Let me first introduce everybody. My name is Clint Esposito. Across from me to the left, Mike Romanelli. Nobody can see you
What's
guys
going
yet.
on, everyone?
Hold on.
Are we?
I got the graphic
the
up.
camera.
I got the graphic up, yeah.
I just can't wait to get into this conversation. I'm so excited.
I'm formulating my thoughts here, dude.
This is like here we
I'm gonna debate.
All right.
We should just talk about how hot all
Clint.
politicians
Across
are.
from me is Mike Romanelli.
Thank you.
Directly
What's up?
to my right, Dave Namery.
He's the best.
And almost directly across there, 6 feet, of course, is TJ
obviously.
Francis.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I did the gun thing.
We're using a fisheye lens, so
Okay, so
distorts the picture.
there was a heated debate. I basically just had to drop in on everybody right now because they got into a heated debate that I thought everybody needed to get into.
It's a pretty good debate. They should have asked this at the debates.
Everybody should log.
Who's hotter?
Everybody should log into a different social media source, and we should look at the comments. But our question is, who's hotter, AOC or
Tulsi Gabbard? Yeah.
It's obviously Tulsi.
No, it's obviously AOC.
Wait,
That's
hang on.
very obvious.
Hang on a second. Hang on.
Go ahead.
Everyone
Relax.
calm down. My question is how old is Tulsi?
If I had to guess,
She's
38.
No, I think 40.
You're
She's my age.
Go ahead.
I know my fucking computer's dying right here. But
She's 40?
I had to guess 38. That's my
hold
guess.
Hold on.
What's
Now
the
she is
over-under?
very old. She does have that little white strand of hair where you're like, "Eeh," you know.
No, but I think it's kind
What do you
of,
mean? It's like
becoming
a
of her.
streak.
I think it's like
It's either she's old or she forgot to take a shower from the night
Well, I'm
before.
saying
I don't know.
If she's
Well,
like in her 40s, that's impressive that she's still that hot. And then AOC's like
Yeah, but that doesn't mean
29.
anything. That's like seeing Betty White and be like, "Well, it's impressive that she's that hot at 78."
No, AOC
It's like, well,
has so many problems. She's got skeleton face. She's got crazy eyes.
okay.
She does not. She's got these like thin Jew lips. You know what I'm saying?
please don't say that word around me.
She's got thin Jew lips.
Please don't say it. And I'm
And-
talking about thin.
And
obviously.
she's got no features, like her small breasts and small tush, and she was always wearing a suit. I mean, I guess Tulsi is too, but Tulsi just fills it out better, if we're being honest.
She definitely does.
And Tulsi, I feel like she could teach me things, and I feel like AOC would be like, just lay there.
39.
Okay, who do you want to
She'd be
date?
like, we're gonna be
39,
equal.
39 to
Hey,
a 31-year-old.
Dude, who do you want to date is a better question. Obviously, it's
Who
Tulsi.
do you wanna fuck?
Who is hotter? It's AOC.
Oh no, Tulsi, dude.
But
Tulsi probably
here's-
gives bomb head. Tulsi gives.
You're
bomb
bringing
head.
this to a different level. It's not how they are. It's just like who's hotter. You look at them. You see them on Tinder. Left for
Straight.
both of them.
I feel like you
But I
take-
go harder
I
left
think
for AOC.
still-
You take these things.
In
into
my humble
consideration.
opinion, I'm gonna always. I don't know which way you guys swipe, but for the good swiping, I would swipe for Tulsi. Straight up fucking.
Yes,
AOC.
that's all. That's the only point. That's the
You're
only
gonna-
question. I like Tulsi
You're
more.
gonna need to spackle
everything-
the house if you're done fucking the crazy one.
I agree.
No, dude.
She's nuts.
I just
You're gonna
like,
go through walls.
I like an older woman. You know.
See, here's
I
the
like an
thing.
older
Here's
woman.
what's going on right
Listen,
now. Dave
Maria-
is wrong, and he knows it.
No.
But he needs to stand, and he needs to prove his point because he won't ever agree with me. But he's wrong, and he knows it.
TJ likes to get ahead of things by psychoanalyzing a person in a really,
I don't know,
in
man.
a
I'm
really
stuck on
amateurish way.
I'm stuck on Tulsi's picture. She's pretty fucking hot.
She's
She is
hot.
pretty hot.
Tulsi's hot. I'm not saying
Here's
Tulsi's
the
not hot.
difference. Here's the difference.
It's fine.
And it is just like he said.
She's right there.
Well, they're listening.
AOC is pretty hot, right? But ultimately, she's going to deteriorate fast because you know she's crazy.
But that's not. We're talking
She's
right
psycho,
now.
and she's
You're
never
talking
gonna
about
get
right
what-
now. You're just going to bang her right now once.
Oh, that's a rough.
Or a
that's
couple
that make-
times.
That
It's just once, dude. It's not even bang. It's just who is hotter, not how
Yeah,
they
okay,
will
okay.
be. Who is hotter? That's the only question.
No, then you're.
yeah, that makes it
I don't
really
like the
easier.
question anymore.
Yeah, now
But
Well,
I
then-
still
then we
take-
should
I still
change
take
the
Tulsi.
debate.
I'm still right.
Well,
But hang on.
here's the thing.
This is a fun game. I feel like let's do. You suggested we should do this with more.
Yes.
We should
No,
do
I
some-
said we should do more politicians.
Yeah, let's do more.
Yeah.
This is kind of fun.
Nancy Pelosi.
What about Kristen Gillibrand? She's not really hot.
I don't know who
right?
that is.
For like an old white bitch. I mean, I hate her personally.
I don't know who it is.
I don't even know her personally. I just hate her politics. But I feel I don't remember. I'm having trouble if she's attractive at all or if it's just like nah, not really.
Oh, she
depends.
looks like a
for
for lack of a better term, because I hate this term and everybody who uses it I don't like. She looks like Karen. Like she just looks like a older white bitch.
good looking Karen.
But what?
Yeah.
Why does everyone Hollywood in Washington have a rack? I'm noticing that these days.
I'm having trouble. Because
Because they get whatever they want, dude. They could be like, "Hey, doctor, I want
never
more
noticed
boobs."
the racks.
it's for negotiations.
Well, that's
Yeah,
because I listen to their
obviously.
points because I don't objectify them. That's why I never
Yeah,
noticed them.
Okay.
No, I'm joking.
Yeah, good point.
You think they have points? Come on now.
What about? Yeah, the only points they got are their nipples. Boom. How's it going? Wait, but who else? I'm trying to think of other. They'd probably be in Congress because all the senators are older and they're uglier. I mean,
Just look up hottest
Kamala
senators.
Harris is pretty
See what
bad.
it comes up.
Kamala Harris is she? I mean, she had.
Oh, she's not bad.
She's a psycho though.
Again, we're just talking about hotness.
I know, but I couldn't get over.
Are we talking
it.
I
about
know.
fucking them or hot?
Just
I'd have-
hotness.
I'd
It's
have.
totally different. Totally
Yeah, because then you can get into like, well, AOC is probably fucking crazy.
need-
and,
I
like,
mean, I might
Hold
fuck
on.
Mitch
Hold
McConnell.
on.
We got to
Wait,
just talk
one
about
quick
fucking.
point. Consider this. One quick point. I feel a certain way about Kamala because I know the truth. Obviously,
who doesn't?
I would have a flaccid. I would have a flaccid pee-pee if it was Kamala and I. Yep, it would remain flaccid. God would not even allow me to rise to the occasion.
You mean Yahweh?
Yahweh,
Yes. Yahweh or whatever. Yahweh, whatever you say.
yeah,
Yeah.
Yahweh. Sorry, I have COVID.
Yeah. 3 comps. It's a pod now.
Yeah, we really do. Should we tell them that story?
We got to do hot or not. What story?
About the. Maybe we shouldn't talk about it on the podcast.
No.
I kind of want to.
About
though.
which?
About the comedy thing, about the comedy scene.
No,
No, okay, fine.
definitely not.
Yeah, I know. I didn't even want to talk about it at work. I turned my phone off when I went to lunch to talk about it.
Yeah, no, you
'Cause I
can't.
was like,
Dude, you can't.
Instagram's gonna hear me.
I have an idea. No.
No, you know.
No, it's COVID related. It's nothing bad. Well, it's pretty bad. It's bad enough for us. to
Basically,
not
a
talk
comedian
about
got caught with child porn. It's a whole story. Okay, I'm kidding.
it. Yeah, there was a lot of child porn. Okay, now, are you working on getting us more senators?
Yeah, I don't know. Who am I supposed to be getting hot?
What about
We're doing tech stuff now, dude.
what about
Get over the hotness, dude. We're doing tech stuff.
Susan Collins?
You talk to me like I have the fucking cards of
that?
baseball players for senators. I don't know any of these people.
You must know Susan Collins. She's that old bitch. How about Linda Murkowski? I don't know if she's had her hair's too short.
Just throw any name out there that I would know.
Amy Klobuchar with that dyke haircut.
And her Twitch, dude, she's worse than RFK.
Does she have a Twitch?
She's worse than RFK Jr.
No, that was Adam Curry, who had the bad.
Oh,
Twitch.
you're right. Yeah. But Amy does have that Twitch, dude. She's always just like, and I think, and you're like, whoa, okay.
Yeah,
That's not-
she's a bug out.
How can you take anybody seriously who's like that every 3 seconds?
I know. You have to know them for a long time. Are they having? They're having a side conversation.
They're talking about Twitch, but another kind of Twitch. We're talking about Twitches from people
Yeah.
that we respect to. Respect?
You respect Amy Klobuchar?
No, I respect RFK Jr.
Oh yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Well, no, he doesn't.
He doesn't even
have
have a Twitch, but he has a. I think that I don't like vaccines because it turned me gay. And you're like, all right.
That wasn't the worst impression for you only having had listened to one.
Well, I'm really good at impressions. Give me a guy. Melania.
How about do Coleman Hughes? Yeah, give me a nice Coleman.
Yo, man. I don't even know who it is.
That'd be so much funnier that you just did that, and anyone who knows who he is,
I don't know who it
and
is.
just heard that would think that that's hilarious.
Shit, man. What's up, bro? What's up with you, shawty? How you living, though?
Coleman
Nah,
Hughes is like the
I don't know who it
whitest
is.
black guy. He's like a black conservative. He's really smart. He's brilliant.
I deducted. It was
he's
my
really-
reasoning that he was black by
He
Coleman.
sounds like,
Now,
like
if it was
he
Cole-
speaks like he's very, very white sounding. I'm sorry. Am I allowed to say?
That's a little racist.
You can't say that.
But would it be racist if I said he sounds very articulate? That's also racist. If you say, for a black guy, he sounds very articulate. See, they get more mad. So what if I just say he sounds white? Is that more racist or less racist?
Honestly, you're just canceled. You're kind of racist. No matter what you say.
This is the racism of low expectations.
Yes.
Indeed.
This is our podcast. This is Nate. Whatever we said. Nate's at work.
This is Nate's at work. Yeah, I know.
Um,
I hope they're
What's the name? Coleman Hughes?
Coleman Hughes. There's black conservatives.
Yeah,
like
Ben Carson.
Like Candace. No. I mean like younger.
Candace. Smoke show.
Oh, dude. Yeah.
Smoke show.
She's very.
Maybe the
very
hottest
hot.
person that I listen to politically.
Crystal Bell. Crystal and Sagar. Look that up on your phone right
I
now.
don't even listen to Candace, by the way. What is she even on?
I don't know. She got podcasts and shit, I feel like. I mean, she just had a kid, right? So she's probably not doing much. Look up Crystal and Sagar and look up Crystal and look at Crystal.
Jesus,
I mean, she's
look at
also
the Canadian chick. Is that a...
Oh, come on, David. David, Jewish
Wait,
middle
let
name
me see.
Namery.
Let
Come
me
on
see.
now.
Let me see. Wait, go back up to AOC. Let me see real quick.
Come
Look at
on
her
now,
eyes.
David.
Look at her eyes and her eyebrows.
David.
No, she's
crazy.
hot.
David, you're
That's what I'm
searching
saying.
here.
We
You are
fucking or we just saying
fishing.
hot?
She's so
She's
skinny,
hot.
too. There's probably like, you probably feels bony.
Oh my gosh, my
She's
girlfriend is so
definitely hot.
skinny.
Like, you're
I
getting
hate how
poked.
good looking she is.
No, there's like too much. I mean, okay, there you go. I don't know who that is.
Who's this young lady?
Is she a congresswoman? Because
I don't
that's
know.
my
I know.
favorite congresswoman.
It's just a
Who is
random
that?
picture of a
I know, it
chick
could literally be anyone. But look, she's
sitting in Congress.
there's
probably.
a jacket on the back of a chair, so you know that she belongs there.
She just for the day they gave her a pass.
Okay, well, look, let's just go through
Well, no,
more.
she really needed to win this case. She just popped off that top and she let it fly.
What about Tulsi? I need to compare. Now show me Tulsi. I would obviously need to have a compare contrast.
Most
Yo,
attractive
this is just
American
dudes being
politicians.
guys. You know what I mean? Just talking about chicks.
Exploring
I mean, of course
USA.
it's Sarah
Usually
Palin.
we don't do this kind of thing. I mean, Sarah Palin's
I
like
know,
a
it's
MILF.
so
She's a
lame.
MILF.
And then we
She's
got this
definitely
girl.
a MILF. Who is that? Like,
know
that doesn't
her?
even count. I never heard of
Do
you.
you know her?
Super sexy.
By the way, Sarah Palin,
politician.
she's a GILF, not a MILF.
Hold on.
Who is
Where
Mando?
she-
I'm sorry.
Where is she? Possible former child.
Doesn't
Still
even
being
say
the
where.
lone
Leaving
mother.
office. She left office.
She left office.
It
Is
has
Kim,
to be
K-
stunning
is Kim Kardashian
Republican.
technically a politician?
No, it has to be current politician
This
in
girl definitely is not a
in
politician.
the House of
Stop.
Representatives.
She's
or-
a cheerleader.
Yeah.
They have to be in the House or Senate. And
Hold
we're
on,
not
look,
going
look,
outside
look.
that.
Yo, that's Diet
Freelance
Kamala.
politician, commentator.
Freeland, no, that doesn't count.
That's Diet Kamala
Yeah,
right
how
there.
it's very
We're
simple.
stretching here.
All right, we gotta get.
She's run for the 13th congressional district.
I feel like these
Not
are
it.
politicians, but in porn. Like, they're not actually
Listen,
politicians.
Just
Look at half of the pictures.
Dude, the one that stands out is AOC.
Don't type in hottest politician. What were you thinking? Googling hottest politician. I mean, DuckDuckGoing. Obviously, we don't support Google.
Yeah.
No. Don't do hot congressman. Just type in. Just type in senators. Let's go through senators. There's only 100.
female.
Just look up
We're doing male
female senators. There you go. Female senators. Let's just look through some pictures. Let's make some judgments.
Okay, but let's agree right now. We're going on only just are they hot? Not how they are in bed, not how you
you
think
gotta
about
let
their
me know.
politics. Are they hot?
Okay, that's fine.
Okay.
Just hot.
You
Just,
can
are they hot?
say yes or no. Then we can talk about other shit, but
Okay.
yes or no.
And we don't even have to compare them to one another until later on.
This is the one that will get us
Pictures?
canceled.
Wait, that's the. Rutgers isn't going to show us pictures. And we need good pictures with cleavage.
Get over there, TJ.
Where?
I can't make a judgment
You guys
without
wanna-
seeing
do you wanna
cleavage
switch?
because it's like you just showed me Nancy Pelosi with the cleavage, and I
Why?
was like, "This woman's all of a sudden
So that
way
you
more
can
attractive.
Google better.
I'm not. Why would
I'm
I
not
be?
doing. What is this, first podcast?
Are we live yet? Have we started? No,
Yes.
I'm kidding.
I've never run the fucking computer.
I'm kidding. I was just joking.
Wait, you
Imagine
just
if that's
found
how we
it.
talked, and then we were just like, well, anyway, I fucking.
You just you just have it on images?
Here, but look, it's fake news, dude.
Okay, here, let's do this.
That's-
Just start rattling off names, Dave.
No, I can't do that.
We need to
okay.
look at them.
I mean, I know, like, Tammy Duckworth is a... What do you mean is misinformation? Those are real senators. That's them. I mean, Kamala is no longer a senator.
He's
She was
calling
replaced by a man.
DuckDuckGo misinformation.
Here we go. I'll name one, and then we go.
Dianne Feinstein? Ugh.
Hilda Throw
Okay.
Clinton. Yeah, of course. That's all they do. Is
Oh,
listen.
dude, Jill Brand's actually pretty
Dude,
good.
there's a
looking.
sect at Google right now that is just like, by the way, yo, free thinkers back on, and then they're just like sending you shit out.
Someone's
Well,
so mad if they...
And
Nobody's
Apple.
watching. So.
If they heard this, they'd be more mad than when I'm talking about the Jews. Like, there are certain people that would be more
Well, you're
mad
pretty
than what we're doing
historically.
here.
You're pretty nice to the Jews.
I'd say pretty accurate. I don't know about nice.
Fair,
Yeah.
fair.
Is this going to be called fat shaming from now on?
This?
Yeah.
No. Why would we call
I
it
guess
that?
we're shaming senators, but where's oh well,
Yeah, okay, that's fair. That's what we should do.
Fight
Just get
for-
fat people up.
Well,
I mean, that's really.
Who's the fattest senator?
We could try that out.
somebody
Guys, when
on,
are we ordering lunch?
Somebody on Twitter said trying to figure out how to connect my Periscope for the chat, but Tulsi is hotter. AOC
Thank you. Thank
is,
you.
Who said that? A Russian bot?
AOC
Obviously
is
a Russian bot
Puerto
with AOC.
Rican olive oil with bad teeth.
Who said this?
Okay. Trying to figure out how to connect my Periscope for the chat.
What's the at?
But fight for Trump. Hashtag fight for Trump. Comedy protest. I love this guy.
Oh, of course.
Yo, fight for Trump. Let's go. Fight for Trump.
He's awesome.
I see you, dog. And Tulsi is hotter. Yeah, AOC is a Puerto Rican olive oil with bad teeth. I mean, I feel like some of that might be he might have something against Puerto Ricans generally that's influencing his decision, which I'm fine with. I actually support that. I don't like Puerto Ricans.
I like this guy and I like what he stands for. But he says his profile is Comic Lives Matter. I like that a lot. But we're just talking about hotness, dude. Not her politics.
He just keeps saying this. No matter what you say, TJ just goes.
You agree with me though.
TJ just repeats. I agree. She's hot.
Oh my God, is that Chauncey Billups?
The guy always.
Is that Chauncey Billups?
Oh my God.
It does look like him.
Is that fucking Bruce Lee? No, what's the Asian guy's
Look,
name?
that's like chubby John Mulaney in the middle.
Our girl stands out.
It's like John Mulaney on alcohol and cocaine. Oh, it's John Mulaney right now.
I mean, that's our girl. She stands out.
Yeah.
And
she looks happy too.
If you had to fuck anyone in this picture, who would it be? Come on.
She looks like a happy.
Honestly,
I won't judge.
you guys are gonna.
I won't judge you guys.
Pete Buttigieg. No, I'm kidding.
If you say Andrew Yang, I won't care.
No, it's honestly, dude. I think and this is nothing to do with politics, but I think I go Kamala.
Nah, you really can't do that.
I think I go Kamala
over Tulsi.
It's very close. It's obviously between those two, but
Seriously.
yeah.
Look, looking at these two pictures, I would
He's
probably
just trying to
understand
virtue
more.
signal.
I might do the same.
No, not at all. Because I literally said before, nothing about my politics. It's the opposite.
No, it's because she's the only black woman on here.
No, you know what? I mean,
So what is Tulsi? She's not white.
But look,
she's like Indian. She's like a Native American.
Yeah, so
right?
it was
she not?
a
She's like
win-win.
Moana.
no. Consider this. Wait, this is also
We're
important.
just guessing.
Look
I have
at
no idea.
Look
She
at
looks,
Tulsi's face. I feel like it's all like it's not. Look at Kamala's neck. You know what I mean? You can see the age.
That's
in
true.
The neck.
That's
and you're
true.
Like,
That's a good
imagine,
point. Dave,
take the makeup off.
You sold
imagine
me.
that.
Back to Tulsi.
The neck is where it's all wrong.
Dave,
it's all wrong.
Congrats on your first win.
It's Tulsi's a hard first. Second is Cory Booker.
but
Look
Cory
at
Booker
look
is-
at that mouth, dude.
I mean-
look at that mouth.
Dude,
does body
Amy
not?
Klobuchar looks
and
like
he's
she coaches a softball team.
He really pulls off the bald, unlike some people. I'm talking about Clint.
Are we not talking about bodies too?
Well, we only have face.
Yeah.
headshots
So then it's still Tulsi.
Dude, Chauncey Billups is maybe the
I mean,
best
what does
looking
she actually
person
look
on
like
that
body-wise?
on that group, though.
You're
To
I
be
don't
fair.
know. Type in like revealing picture of Tulsi Gabbard. Maybe that'll work.
Yeah.
I'm gonna Google for my.
She's
Type-
from Hawaii.
Type like revealing picture of Tulsi Gabbard, and then after that, type in celeb jihad. See what comes up.
He has a search computer and then a display computer.
Well, it's actually probably better because then you
We
can't.
have a great operation here at Dojo.
Yeah, dude. Politics aside, I don't know. It's between Tulsi and Kamal, but I think you did convince me about the next.
How
stuff.
about this one? Whose politics do you like the most right there? Because then
Tulsi.
again, it's
Tulsi.
Tulsi. Boom. She wins
Tulsi.
again.
Tulsi.
She's killing it right now.
Tulsi.
She's 2-0.
Oh, maybe
She's so hot.
She's so hot.
I don't know Chauncey Billups' politics, but I'm sure he has pretty cool. He's like,
No,
let's
that's
just
like-
play basketball.
His name's like Andrew Gillum or something like that.
Let me tell you, when I read some of the stuff that Tulsi writes, I do get a boner on Twitter.
Exactly. She said that stuff
Why
about
did she write it
transgender
about Iowa?
athletes. I was like, Tulsi, come over right now. Tulsi, where you at? Are
I'm
you
sure
up? Are
the
you
other
up?
senator took well to that.
Huh?
Is she? What is Tulsi anyway?
She's a congresswoman.
Okay.
I thought she was a senator. She is not. She should be. She should be a president.
Beto O'Rourke, dude.
Whoa.
Whatever happened to him?
He just became a faggot. Oh wait, he already was one. Ooh, a roast.
Beta.
Oh. How
O'Rourke.
about
Beta. Am I right?
That was too easy.
I know.
Like when people start calling Beta,
Yeah.
I'm like, but it's so appropriate because
Yeah.
he was
it's,
such a
it's,
bitch.
It's like a Trump nickname where it's so obvious, but it's also like fuck.
Yeah.
You can't come back from that.
Like Joe Rogan was talking about with Schultz the other day on the podcast, like just weak men who like think that women love them because of the things they say. And Beto O'Rourke seems like he'd like go to like a women's, like a battered women's
Yeah.
shelter and be like,
Yeah.
I really truly feel your pain.
Yeah.
Is anyone free after this?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I
Like
feel your
to
pain.
vote.
I'm going to
Is
Applebee's
anyone
later
free
if
to
anybody
vote?
wants to come.
I'll drive you to the poll.
I mean,
I'll drive you to the polls. That's the double entendre.
Dude, it's like the guy that I was telling you on Twitter who was like, I'm bored on a Friday. I don't know how to tweet. So how about just some funny female comedians? You're like, all right, what was the
Oh
point of
God.
that?
Who was that?
I'm not going to say his name.
Is he a local guy?
Kind of.
That was so
a
bad.
kind of local guy.
New York City, right?
Ratted out.
Yeah, no, he was just sharing pictures of female
No,
comics.
he just added a bunch of people, like a bunch of female
added.
comments. Yeah.
Oh.
And just like, I don't know what to tweet, so how about I just tweet some funny female comics? And you're like, all right, cool, but why?
And he did like 50.
Yeah. Dude, he did like a thread. Like,
Were we
What?
talking about this person earlier?
no, you haven't. I don't honestly think you know who he is.
I don't think so. I wish that some of them would have responded and been like, no.
Mm-hmm.
You know, or like didn't
Be
work.
like, no, thank you, but thank you for
Yeah.
promoting. Yeah, just stuff like that is like, what are you doing?
Yeah, I know. Hey,
I'm gonna start doing that actually.
How's it going over there, Jamie? Do we have revealing pictures of Tulsi yet? we need to see her body.
They're all fake.
Are they all fake?
You can get a couple wetsuit pictures, but
All right, let's see him.
What about a wet?
I just stopped. It's not
All right,
good.
no, it's okay.
I feel like
Well,
it's good.
I'd say
There's
we're just
one
we
of a
can
girl in a
s-
bikini, but with huge tits is just totally not her though.
We can assume. You look at the.
Let's
the
just,
Yeah, but we could
let's
imagine. Pull it up.
Look,
Let's
she's
just-
she's got a slim face. She's probably not fat. I don't know how big her tits are. That will be a big factor
Are there
for me.
pictures
Dave,
of
I admit when you're
AOC
right, you
walking
convinced
around?
me. I was wrong. Dave convinced me.
All right, now
But
the
not
two.
about AOC.
All right, now the two need to go head to head. The problem is, I really feel
That's been the whole
we
argument.
need full body shots.
Wait, no. But I guarantee you, there is a curveball in the Congress. So look up Congresswomen. Look up Congresswomen. I guarantee there's so many Congress people, like there's 435 members. You don't think that there's one that's
Porn
hotter?
star or something.
Yeah, there's got to be one that's hotter than either of them. There's got to be. Just do Congresswomen. Like, yeah, Congresswomen 2020.
You think all these people are fucking?
Women, yeah, there you go. The first. Oh yeah.
You think
just go
they
to them.
bang across the aisle?
I think they bet.
Oh
I-
yeah, you know what? I'm remembering some of these people.
I think they fuck.
Wait, who's a
for
blonde
sure.
bitch? Oh, she's aiming to be the next. No, we don't want that. Jewish
No.
insider. She's
Okay,
Jewish?
yeah, I'm
No.
also
Go up,
aiming
go
for
up.
that.
That black chick right there in the middle. No.
Oh yeah.
Oh, but no, there's the running. We
Oh.
don't want running.
Oh, do 2019 then, because then they can't run. Because it's in the past. You guys see what I did there?
Good problem solving.
Yep.
What do you mean?
So I get the big bucks.
2020 it has like a week left.
Wait, look the top left corner, the top left picture. That might be, if we could.
There you go.
Yeah, blow that up
AOC
a little bit. Let's get a little zoom in that.
Is pretty hot. No, I think we need to.
I'm
go to the
thinking.
next-
Pelosi
next
looks like a
one.
skeleton.
Everyone in the front row is ugly as fuck. Everyone in the second row is ugly as fuck. Everyone in the third row. These are all the old bitches.
These all look like my aunt.
All
They
right,
look
next
dusty.
one. Top.
They look dusty.
The next one. There you go.
You know what's funny is like I don't feel bad about this at all because they're politicians and they
That
deserve
Yes,
it.
she's
no, no.
hot, dude.
Yes.
Who?
AOC.
loves her.
She's hot.
I don't love her, but she's hot.
Her hips are
Oh,
wide.
Clint, you liberal pussy.
let's
I'm kidding, I think she's
Let's
okay.
find a full body of Tulsi.
Is that Michael in the back? Nah.
How could it be
Michael
that there's
Hunt.
only 2 hot women in the whole Congress? There's no way. There's no way. I don't buy that.
Why? There's just as many in American stewardesses.
What?
Okay, it's statistically.
Why don't we just get into
it's
pilots?
statistically improbable
That's
that
the hottest pilot.
that none of them would be hot. I mean, I guess a lot of them are old and they probably maybe used to be hot.
How you haven't flown in a long time, huh?
No, he's talking about congressmen.
Then he's talking,
Oh.
we're not changing this to stewardesses. You always do this. You're not going to derail us this time, Clint. We're not talking about stewardesses.
No,
Okay.
they're all old. That's why they're making a fuss about her because she's not ancient.
Look,
They're like, oh my God, this girl's not ancient. That's why she's like, we should save the whales, you know?
The turtles.
And
They're
there's like,
both
there's
hot.
no problem
okay, they're both hot.
with the whales or the turtles.
AOC
Settle
and
down.
Tulsi are both hot.
I concur.
But AOC is horrible for America and Tulsi is great for
Okay,
America.
but that's not what we're talking about.
Well, now we are, bitch.
I concur. That's a word I like to throw around and feel smart sometimes.
It
Yeah.
would be more satisfying for us if we could watch you type and stuff on this other computer, right?
This looks like The Purge.
Yeah, that does a little. I
Right?
mean, look at her smile, and
She's
it's like,
so happy. It's like they're
at
watching
first
a
it seems
beheading.
innocent, but then she starts to look like a troll. You know what I mean? And it's like, what is she glaring?
She has horse
at
teeth.
Yeah.
in the
Horse
distance?
teeth right there too.
Yeah,
Well,
it's
that's
no good.
what,
Oh, what does she have?
uh,
Like the big gums?
That's what that guy said, that she had fucked up teeth.
Trump did, right?
No, well,
yeah, our Trump.
probably.
Trump.
Fight
I
for
think.
Trump.
I
Fight
think.
for Trump.
I think Trump called her horse tooth.
No. He calls someone else horse face. That was
yeah.
You remember that?
Yeah.
Stormy Daniels.
Stormy Daniels, you call her that?
yeah.
I mean, that's like just a good burn.
I think so.
It's a great burn, dude.
Were you sure it was Stormy?
I think so.
It might have been. I don't
No,
know.
he's
If it was
right. He's
Stormy.
right.
Yeah,
He
it
said I
was
gave her
Stormy.
1,000. That fucking horse-faced bitch. I think that's what the tweet said.
Yeah, but
I
essentially
wish
is
he
what
said
it
bitch, dude.
Yeah,
Oh, I wish he said bitch.
yeah that's.
Imagine the
funny,
president being, yo, fuck that bitch. Fuck that bitch. Yo, what if he was like, still hit though?
Dude,
Like-
just find the hidden tapes of Barry.
I would
Find
just
the hidden tapes
go.
of Barry in the Oval Office, giving it to Mike.
I would just be like sloppy seconds, right? You guys don't get it. It's a good reference, but it's fine.
Was that
Tulsi
Deegan?
Gabbard. There's no Tulsi Gabbard. Fucking.
nothing. Oh, yeah, I'll do it for you guys.
There's just nothing. Yeah, just put in Tulsi Gabbard.
Do Joe Rogan naked. See what comes up. Just out of curiosity.
Tulsi Gabbard. Let's just see some images.
Images. Just go to images. No.
Just go straight to images.
Just go to
straight
images.
Just say with least amount of clothes possible to make it not seem
I
bad.
did all that on my private computer. I'm telling you, there's nothing there.
Okay, let's see. Scroll
They
down.
did a
little
good
bit.
job.
Tulsi
There you
Gabbard
go.
in the
Well,
summer.
there was her walking. At least there you go.
Okay, wow, you guys are real creeps. Like there's her with her legs showing.
Well, it's at least a good gauge of how
No, we have to keep
fat
scrolling.
she is.
Keep scrolling.
She looks like an Alaskan husky with that little white patch of hair.
Remember
Your
the,
mic's out. Your mic's out.
the cable. He likes to hold it.
Sorry.
Oh, but come on. Look at her in that one on the right. I mean, that's a beautiful
That
woman.
was a
right
killer
I got
joke.
it.
I wish you guys heard it.
She's hot.
That's a beautiful woman.
Am I back on?
Yeah.
We're just admiring
Not the most
Tulsi.
Skin
flattering
is.
picture.
Skin
Oh,
is
she
not
took
bad.
Accutane back in the
but
day.
not the most.
Not the
but
most
look,
flattering.
but look what it says. Why is it like? Why is it Hillary Clinton? And then the
Oh, well,
worst
they
picture of
purposely
her.
made her look worse.
Yeah.
They purposely made her look. There, she's a Russian asset. That's what the Russian asset looks like.
Okay, that one's great.
Which one?
Actually, that whole row.
I'm saying.
Listen,
Dude, she
politically,
took Accutane, for sure.
unfortunately, I would say that
Yeah, she definitely did.
AOC is hotter.
I concur. Another big word.
She's the hottest one.
Okay, fine. I still don't agree, but I think it's a fine argument, and I think being on either side of it is respectable enough.
Of course, the loser would say that.
That's all I have to say about that.
He didn't.
Do you guys want to look at Pelosi's tits? Or
Yeah,
are we allowed
no.
to-
Well,
Was
yeah,
that
Pull up
was
the
fake?
80-year-old's tits. Let's see.
Come
that.
on, that was fake.
Is that
Hang on a
taking
second.
it too far?
It's a little.
Let's
Whatever. Go ahead.
pull up her tits.
Dude, this
but
is free
Let's
thinker.
pull
This
it up
isn't
and
cage
debate.
thinker.
No, this is no carnival parking.
Oh.
this is
which is
important for
fine.
people to see Nancy Pelosi tits
But-
because we're all really mad at her right now, myself included. But it'll make you a little less
But
mad. I think if they're real, if they're
think
real.
that's
Well, I'm gonna cover
the.
my
I
eyes.
think that's the.
Tits. Boobies.
No, see, I don't think a
I
lot
don't know.
of
Those
those
things
are
are
real.
hanging.
That's real.
Them things hanging, son. I mean,
That
the
one
top
would-
left one is fake. That's
Yeah.
fake.
Yeah, I mean, that's
Obviously, she's not going to be the fucking
edited.
Yeah, but you
Yeah,
think she's
she-
never
well,
shown
actually, that was when
cleavage?
she tries to pass the abortion.
But I'm
that's when it
saying-
did pass.
Yeah.
Because everybody's like, yeah, whatever, Nancy, do it. I guess.
That's rude.
Genius.
I think that recent thing. Were you talking about that video where you can see her nipples and stuff and her boobs real big and
Yeah.
she's talking about the stimulus
Yeah.
and she's
Yeah.
like, I wish they were a little bigger, but they are what they are, or whatever. And it's just like, I'm pretty sure that's fake.
Do the one
No,
where
I'm
she
talking
goes
about
to
the
a
tits are
salon
hanging out.
without.
I don't know, man. She's got big tits.
I mean, look,
There's
there
no
you go.
mistaking
That's
it.
not a-
Them things
that's not a-
pop.
Yeah.
Edited film. I mean, those are.
No, but that's not how the video was.
She looks like Meg Thee Stallion up in this.
This is how you make bipartisanship because you go, look, can we all at least agree that Nancy Pelosi has big tits? And even Republicans are like, well, they are big.
That's what I'm saying. Dude.
This is
Yo,
how we bridge the divide.
we were talking before.
And
It's
then Nancy
just like
Pelosi filibusters.
it's just like selling, man. You at least got to get a yes.
Yeah, you gotta get it. Yes, exactly. You're like, okay, I know AOC's retarded, but she is good looking. And they're like, yeah, yeah, she is.
That would be funny if that's what they like bring to the Supreme Court. They're like, RBG, you can clearly see that she has the tits on her, correct?
They're like, those are great tits. I agree with
she's
you.
dead.
All right.
She's dead. So.
Who has crazier eyes?
I'm talking about in heaven, obviously, dude.
Obviously.
She's playing with Kobe basketball. R.I.P.
What?
Who's got the crazier eyes? Pelosi or AOC?
AOC. Yeah,
AOC, I
easily.
think so,
I mean,
too.
Pelosi's got the skeletal face, and she's aged like as though she's been a monster, which she has been.
She has been.
And
There's got to be a
AOC
picture of them side by side. No, scroll down.
AOC will age like a failure and someone who had to kowtow to authority.
It's funny that you
which
guys
will
think
be
everybody's gonna age. The
also
world's ending in like
bad.
3 years.
I like
Yeah,
that
you're right.
Nancy
That's true.
Pelosi
That's true.
tits is now a search in my computer.
Google's like, this is the first one we've ever had. What do we even bring up?
Someone just clicks. It just goes Nancy Pelosi tits. Like, what are you doing?
Sir, we have a problem over here.
They're gonna search
Someone wants
for
Nancy
something.
Pelosi tits. They're like, calling everybody. I don't even know what this is.
These fucking maniacs.
No. Now type in how to cut off tits, and then we're gonna have the FBI and the Secret Service here, and then we can get them on the podcast.
Yo, Nancy. Fuck, all right. That's great.
Well, no, we wanted to see
Type in
Nancy
Riley Reid. See how she's doing.
Nancy versus AOC's eyes. We were trying to figure out.
No.
who was-
Go to a throwback. Go to Sarah Palin.
Lana Rhodes.
We're not looking up porn.
I know. I'm
We
just,
know. We see what you're doing over there. Be a
You-
little
you
highbrow,
may-
bro. Be a
Yeah,
little highbrow.
there you
We're
go.
trying to
I'm
talk
as
about
lowbrow as
There
it
you
gets,
go.
dude.
We're looking at
I'm
political
unemployed.
tits.
See,
Oh, that's
Um,
crazy as fuck eyes right there. For
I
AOC.
say Nancy has worse eyes. She
No,
just looks mad.
No.
She looks like-
Oh, glasses, dude. Stop.
Look,
End
that
of
one
the
just
game.
looks like I will chop
Fuck
your
me.
wiener off.
I'm over it, dude. Come on now.
guys. This is breaking. This is crazy. This is the picture.
AOC looks like she's mad at Nancy Pelosi for saying she can't have an abortion.
Pelosi's eyes aren't that crazy.
No.
AOC's eyes are insane.
Hey, blow it all the way up so that it's full screen. Maybe the people will
Dude,
be
can
able
we go back to
see
that
it.
glasses one again just to compare?
No.
Nothing
the
more
green
than
one.
that.
Yeah, hit the green one. There we go.
That's so much
Still
better.
can't see it on the on the camera. But
I don't know, man. That's pretty
I'm
scary.
looking right above.
You
Oh, have
think
they been
she looks-
seeing
I
none of
wish
this?
I was.
yeah, but that's just a Latina woman.
Canceled.
That's how they. That's the eyes they give you. I bet your wife is giving you that look. She's
No.
Breaking
Italian.
My
news:
wife
Mike
doesn't
is
look like that.
married to a Latino.
No,
No,
I'm
'cause
not.
look-
She's Italian.
No.
It's like
close
uneven,
enough.
and one's higher than the other, and I don't know. Look at those fucking juleps.
Nancy
I'm
looks
telling you, look at the
crazier.
juleps. You're getting
She
a
just looks
close-up.
mad.
Is she
I
Jewish?
wish I could drop Charles Manson right here, but I just don't know how to do it.
AOC
I
is
would love to
not.
see all three.
AOC is not Jewish, but she has
Pull
Jew
up Steve
lips.
Buscemi. See who has crazier eyes.
I don't know how to do a split screen.
I
man.
know,
I'm
I'm
not
just
that
kidding.
guy, but it would be great. I wish I could.
Oh wait, I actually do. I'll do a split screen.
Well,
I'll just real quick.
let me try. Let me see if we
He's that
can,
guy. He's that guy.
adjust the camera on the screen.
Okay, whatever. Now I think we've said all we need to say on this topic, right?
You
Yeah,
think so?
agree.
I know we have. I don't know why I asked. We should move on to the next thing.
What is the next thing, David?
Really, it's anything that you want it to be, Clint, unless it sucks. Do you have any thoughts on that?
It sucks, Dave.
Okay, I guess.
Do
that
we
was a
talk
good
about
answer.
what platform we should try and put
Not
everything?
publicly, I don't think.
Dude, honestly, we
You
should
wanna
just
do
Why,
it?
put this
ask
I don't know.
stuff.
people? I don't know.
Look, the thing
You
that
want
you
to.
did, the Tom Cruise thing that you did,
That's great.
can go on YouTube. It's fine. It will not
Yeah.
get taken down. It won't get flagged. Let's just put the stuff up on YouTube that can stay on YouTube. And then anything that's not going to be able to stay on YouTube because they'll take it down, we just won't put it on YouTube.
Or we could bleep it.
Bada boom, bada bing. We could bleep it.
Mm-hmm.
But there's going to be too much bleeping in some of them.
We'll just bleep the whole thing. Be like, this would be funny, but check it out on Patreon.com.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, that's what you do, I guess. You say, hey, the real fucked up stuff's over on Patreon.
Yeah, and then we drive traffic over there.
You need YouTube of some sort because that's where everybody is,
Yeah.
obviously. So you
Yeah.
get fans, subscribers, be like, hey, you want other stuff? This is where we're at.
That's a monopoly. YouTube's a monopoly. You got to use the monopoly. You can't just not use it. You have to use it.
What are you
I
not going to use
agree.
Amazon?
You can
Sandwich.
actually not use Amazon pretty easily, to be honest with you.
Not if you want to have a good time.
Now you have a great time.
Now, if you want a one click.
Do you want to get shit quick? Or do you want to wait like 2
If
weeks?
you want
like
a one click,
peasant?
you grew up when you had to like walk places. You didn't even when you had to like.
Dude,
I
he
know, my
rode his
internet-
motorbike. You think you
My
walked?
You had to
internet
read
went,
directions that you printed out directions. Yeah. I was
Dude,
there.
I
We were there
navigated-
for that for a little bit.
I printed out directions.
yeah.
I
yeah.
navigated the country with an atlas.
Wow, man, that's
What's
so
an
cool.
atlas?
But this is what I'm saying.
Yeah, me too, man.
And now you're out here and you're
Always.
like, I only do one clicks. I
Please,
only do one
please
click
define
buy.
atlas for the viewers who don't know what atlas means.
It's a big map book.
It's the guy who
basically.
carries the world on his shoulders.
Oh.
You know.
So
Arnold
then
Schwarzenegger.
Also,
you
Atlas
have
Shrugged is a really bad book by Ayn Rand, which might make people mad.
one page that is the state. So
Oh, it's
you-
just like a map.
It's a map and a
right,
book.
Yeah.
but you get the whole
should've
state,
said map. It's
and
way
then
easier.
you have, but it's called an atlas. It's a book.
Yeah.
Oh.
You always
Uh,
kept in your car. Yeah.
Yeah. So you find the state, and then there'll be a reference to the area of the state that you want to go to, so you could then look at smaller roads.
Could you gotta like draw it out on the book?
No, you just you'd be like, we're here. No,
Oh.
I would take a highlighter if I was going far.
sometimes.
You know, try to pick.
Do
the
you
route.
know that the highways are in a grid?
Yes. I also know that evens are. One of them is north south. One of them is east west.
Yeah.
I know.
It's zeros and fives.
Yeah, all the numbers and shit. I never
Yeah.
got into that, but that is a thing.
Zeros are east west, and fives are north south.
What about sevens?
No,
287.
very rare sevens.
287.
287?
So
That's where I live off.
Hello?
Shout out. 287.
But
287?
those-
What are you going to say about
but
that?
those are just like
are you
a
gonna say about
285 is almost always a loop off of something else. So in
24.
I'm not buying this.
Atlanta 85 comes through. The loop is 285. If you go through Baltimore, the main one going through is 295 and is 95, and then 295 goes around like Baltimore. So those are almost always
Okay, he's
loops.
schooling us on this a little bit.
You're getting shot if you go through Baltimore. So that was a trick question.
Dude, I got that same weekend we were talking about before. I had this big RV trailer on my van and missed the exit for the Baltimore Arena and ended up in not really the ideal space for that. So I was just like brrr, around the block. And
You just
didn't
skirted out of
You're
there.
saying there were
Stop
lots of
for-
Hispanic people there.
uh,
Correct?
No, he's in Washington, D.C., obviously, the child pedophiles.
He's like,
Yes.
oh,
That's exactly.
You want to stay away from those pedophiles.
Yeah.
Especially then you were a young man.
Yeah.
You know?
That's right. And I had that 19-year-old with me.
Right? That's fair game for a pedophile. Probably
Yeah.
not. A little
Too-
aged
a little
out.
too old, yeah.
aged out.
He was
yeah.
a little old, but
Yeah. But his brothers.
I think he does have a younger brother.
Not anymore, though.
Not anymore. Now they've
He's on
got,
Little St. James, dude.
He's in the basement of a pizzeria.
That's what I said. It's not the Comet Ping Pong. He's just hanging out, Comet Ping Pong.
Just hanging out common Big.
He's like, I don't know. It seems pretty cool.
They probably just boarded up the downstairs and there's still ping pong tables down there and shit. They're still playing.
They love it, dude. They're just getting free pizza.
Like, is someone going to come for us?
yeah. Playing ping pong, getting free pizza. I wouldn't.
Yeah.
All right, get rid of the crazy.
Yeah, we
eyes,
don't need
okay.
that anymore.
You guys want to see Comet Ping Pong?
Sure.
No, I'm kidding. That's like the worst thing you could have.
No, we're not going down that rabbit hole.
You guys
Yeah.
have already
That's a
brought
Q
it up
rabbit
now
hole.
on here.
No, we're not. We don't want to do
So
Q
we're
stuff
gonna get
here.
banned.
We
Yeah,
want to
no,
have
no.
credibility. We'll
We're
bring
getting
on
banned.
if we want Q stuff. We'll bring on Vic.
And Q.
And James.
I thought Vic was Q.
Q's
That would be
not
hell.
Vi-
What if
V's
it
not
was,
Q.
dude? What if Vic was Q the whole time?
I'd be proud of him.
It's like we fucking pulled, like Scooby Doo, we pulled it off. And be like, oh, it was Vic the whole
Oh.
time.
I think it's got to be a troll, like a really good troll.
Yeah, maybe.
That's like
I don't do my. That's not me
that'd be
anymore.
so much fun. Yeah, you're on a podcast.
Yeah, sorry.
This guy's checking his text messages.
Sorry. Some would say I have an addiction.
Did the older woman text you?
No. That's long gone. After Thanksgiving.
That's long
that
gone. Yeah,
stopped.
that was done.
You hit it and quit it?
I didn't even see her. She's a child, but I didn't see her.
Ugh. Can you believe it, Mike? She has a child.
So old.
I think you said she was a child.
No, she has a child.
She has a child.
like a 10-year-old child.
Oh my god.
I think she just wanted me to give baseball lessons. That's the only reason she was talking.
So that's a good deal,
Yeah, I know.
Yeah,
I'm joking, but no, I just stopped.
right?
Yeah,
Yeah.
How old are you? 26?
26,
Yeah, you should be
How old is she?
37.
That's fine.
a kid.
Yeah. Dude, I don't know.
You should have learned a thing or two. Gave some lessons.
I wouldn't give any lessons. I'd be learning. It would be
You'd
day one
be
of first grade.
You're like, listen, throw the. There you
Oh, also,
go.
she hits me with this.
Pick up your
I'm
elbow.
like, she's like, I'm a single mother. I was like, oh, what happened? She's like, well, my husband died from cancer. And I was like, what?
What
Where do I
happened?
go from there? Like, she didn't answer that text, and she was like, question mark, question mark, question mark. Like, what do you want me to say?
Oh, you didn't answer that.
No.
That's a weird place to
I'm
stop.
sorry.
I mean,
You gotta say I'm
sorry.
sorry.
No,
or
I
something.
said I'm sorry to hear that, and she goes, thank you, like something else. I was like, I'm done. I'm not gonna say any more, and that was it.
You were just gonna
Ooh.
ghost her at that point.
Yes.
That's
So
it.
you were gonna make it seem like
because her husband died.
because her
of
husband
cancer.
died of cancer, you
not
won't
gonna
talk
talk to
to
her
her
anymore.
and you say I'm a bad guy. You say I'm a mean person, and you ghosted this bitch. You were like, oh, your husband died of cancer.
It wasn't,
Ah.
dude.
Get this bitch out of my
You
face.
fucking loser.
Do you not understand? Like, I met her like a day
Oh,
ago. It was like a
God.
day before.
You couldn't even save it,
You
bitch.
asked her the question.
No, I said like, what happened? She could just said he died.
You shouldn't
You
have
didn't
asked
have to
that
throw in
question.
more of it. You didn't have to
Of
give me
cancer,
the details.
That's it. That's all all
Don't
she
even
said.
ask that question. You go
She-
on a date or two.
It's more in
and
depth,
then it
guys.
gets
You don't get.
brought
You've
up.
never talked to a 37-year-old dude.
It's not,
Shut your mouth.
It's not
That's
like
insanity.
she said. It's not like she said. He. I killed him. No,
Yeah.
he died of cancer, and it was a
I've been like, oh,
really
shit, let's
long death. And I
Okay, it was
really
more in
had to
depth,
suffer.
dude.
Did she go?
I'm making it. I'm not making it up, but I'm saying shit to be like, all right, this is kind of just a shortened version. I talked to her for maybe a day after that. She texted me on Thanksgiving, and then I didn't answer once, and she was like, well, question mark, question mark. Like, are you not interested? I was like, I don't want to talk to you all day, bitch. I don't know you.
You should have said that.
That's
I would
not
have
as
probably
bad.
left.
I
bitch
essentially
out.
did. I was
I
like,
would've
I
left
don't know
bitch
you.
out.
It's Thanksgiving. I'm with my family. I'm not going to talk to you. So relax. And then after that, it just stopped.
I was
That's not as
figured
bad, but you might just be
A
changing the story.
37-year-old
I can
would
show you the
definitely
text.
not text
I'll
you
show you the
back
text.
after that.
I don't know.
I promise you, I'll show you a text.
Unless you
It's not
banged
bad.
her good.
I'm not that interested in actually.
You know me. I'm too nice, dude.
If you laid it down good
Yeah.
once, then she probably would have still texted you back after.
Yeah, but
She would have given you the
I
day.
didn't
and
even.
then
I don't even
text
know
you
what she
back.
looks like. She could have been catfishing me. Could have been the FBI. I don't know.
Did you guys have a dirty text?
Not at all. That's what I mean. It was
Just-
so
Just
weird.
My ex-husband had cancer. That's as
Yes,
far as
that was dirty. I was like, "Oh, you bad bitch!"
You bad girl.
My uncle died from suicide. Let's keep going. No, she said that, and I was like, immediately, I was like, "Wow, okay, over." It was already weird. I was already like, "Well, she's 37. That's odd."
That's like you're saying that like it's so much older than 37.
I feel like it's
you know?
pretty old.
It's fine, dude.
Have you ever been with a lady that old?
No, I think the most older than me was
Shit.
I was a freshman and she was a senior.
Yeah, different ball game now, son. You step into the arena once and then come back to us.
I'll step in once.
These youngins.
She sounds maybe like she had AOC eyes. You know what I mean? Probably
She
would
must
have
have
been a
had
good one.
AOC eyes.
Not a bad call.
Probably would have been
Yeah.
a good one.
Yeah.
Not a bad call.
Would have been fun.
AOC eyes, Pelosi tits, and Chris Christie. No, I'm kidding.
Ass.
And
She
an
had
ass
a
on him like
dumper?
Chris Christie. Oh shit.
Who said? Weren't you saying today that you were like, Chris Christie might run 2024?
Yeah. Don't
God,
don't
that's
say more.
horrible.
Yeah, no.
Help
Yeah.
me.
He's gonna win. I bet.
He's a good guy.
He did really well the first time he tried, so he's probably gonna win this time.
Close your eyes. Think about it. What do you see? I know what I see.
Him in the chair on the beach.
The fupa in the baseball park.
Baseball.
Yeah,
Yes,
the
right?
gigantic fupa.
Just with those pants on.
Yeah.
Like, what his wife tell him, honey?
I'm gonna have to bow out of this
Might not-
conversation.
What about when
reasons.
every
Yeah.
Reasons we'll explain
Personal
later.
Well, okay,
about-
fine. We'll move on. We're moving on
Yeah,
from
yeah,
him.
yeah.
But let's talk about I just
Are
I
you
lost it.
related?
It's
Is
gone.
your uncle?
No.
Oh, I'm sorry.
No,
Chris
no.
Christie.
No, it's not bad at
TJ's
all. I
uncle.
can explain later.
It's not bad.
I just don't want to
You know
be
what?
involved.
My friend is like cousins through marriage with Phil Murphy. And I was like, when's the next time you're going to be with him? Because I want to be there. And I want to be strapped. You know what I'm saying? No, I don't mean it like that. I don't mean
Whoa.
Phil. It was a joke. It was a joke, Phil.
I was
He
I don't
means
mean
with
it like that.
condoms.
I am
I
like-
just wanted to shake his hand. I wanted to say hello. I wanted to introduce myself. I want to meet the governor. I want to probably do other things, that are not
Condom
necessarily legal. But
Smoke weed with him.
not wear
Exactly.
masks.
Well, no, now that's legal. I was thinking like meth. Smoke meth with him.
Or not
Yeah,
wear
yeah,
masks
yeah.
with them.
Yeah, just
That'd
not
be
wear a
pretty
mask
Cocaine.
with them. That'd be pretty crazy.
Hey,
Yeah.
Murph, you want a line?
Murph. Take that mask off, Murph.
You want to hit this thing? You know the beautiful thing about the masks are, Murph? You don't got to clean your nose. You know what I'm saying?
No one's gonna know.
It's the best thing that ever happened to a mask in the restaurant industry. No one had to check their face anymore.
Yeah. All of a sudden, the battery use exploded. You know, like they got 4 more hours out of their battery at work because they didn't have to check their nose all the time.
What do you say?
Yeah, what do you
guys
mean?
don't get it.
No.
Because you got to use your camera,
young, dude,
your
remember.
selfie camera as a mirror.
To check your nose
Oh.
Yeah.
to see if there's cocaine on it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or boogers.
Yeah.
No.
See
Or
if you got any
ketamine,
cats
or
in your pit.
TCB, or these
Bats
kids are
in your
sniffing.
cave.
Is that a booger? Is that nose hair? Bats in the cave?
It's booger sugar.
That's cocaine. It's a cocaine ref.
Is that like
It's a coke ref.
cocaine when it's still in your nose, so you pick it out and then you eat it?
Sure.
You know
Or
what I'm
you
talking
just-
about?
Breaking news. Dave
Suck it
eats his
back.
boogers.
Yeah. Okay. Well, whatever. I feel like everyone who does coke eats their boogers occasionally, because then you're like, "There's a rock in there."
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we can put
You're like,
that in
"That's
your
not.
sock."
That's no booger.
Yeah.
That's no booger,
You
sir."
got to test it.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And then your tongue gets numb, and you're like, "Nailed it, nailed it."
I was right. I was right.
Allegedly.
Always allegedly.
You know that there's a me and TJ found you should go to this. You should bring this up. This is gonna be great. Can you bring up go to reddit.com? Okay.
That's not a trustworthy source. Dave.
No, it's not supposed to be. Go to Reddit and go to the subreddit that's called Masks for All.
Oh yeah, I
with the
got
number
kicked
4.
out day one.
We're both kicked out on our first post.
Yeah.
Masks for All. It really bothers me, and I'm probably gonna get angry, but people need to know about this. Yeah, there you see it.
Dave got me on the go on Reddit to troll game, and it's very fun.
It's super
very,
fun
very
going on.
fun.
Yeah, yeah.
Please look at the pin post. Please post your mask reviews, preferred mask making tutorials, and other mask making discussions, such as best materials for masks within this thread. Creator of the subreddit here. If you come here to the subreddit with a fake account just to shill for a brand that you work for, you're honestly low. I thought they were going to say if you come here to spread misinformation.
Look at
What?
the
No,
the
you're
next
just
one.
low,
Houston
dude.
bartender left with stitches after customer attacked him when asked to wear a mask, manager says.
What does that even mean? That's written in such a
This
confusing
is-
way. Who attacked who? The masker attacked the non-masker?
Yeah,
or the non-masker
he goes,
attacked-
hey, wear a mask. And then that guy punched him in the fucking face.
Oh,
Obviously he's correct.
Houston bartender left
This is
after-
obviously a pro mask.
Oh, yeah, big time. Oh, well, keep scrolling, dude. It gets worse.
Wow, only
Trust me.
10.2 thousand people in America want to wear a mask.
Yeah, I'm glad it's just such small.
Go anywhere. Where does it say? Go up a teeny bit.
Was that
Climb
Seattle?
anything and fly anywhere. Population 1
That's a
is
promote.
Battle Royal.
No, I know. I said
It's
was
a
that
VR.
Seattle? But
It's a VR.
Look at this.
Bad.
They're mask enthusiasts. Look, new favorite 3M Aura 9332 plus Gen 3 FFP3.
So
imagine having a favorite mask.
Dude, this is what it is. This guy has a favorite mask and he doubles it up. You see? He doubles it up. He's got the second thing. Thinking
yeah,
about
but at least
he's
doubling
saving
up on
lives.
masks. What are your thoughts? Look at this. Thinking about doubling up on masks. What are your thoughts?
He's like, it's great. I don't even have
That's
an
the worst
immune
one.
system
You ready
anymore.
for this one? Am I the only one who wants to make
This
who
is
wants
the-
masks to stay around even after the
That's
pandemic?
literally the worst.
That's the worst one, dude. These people are fucking lunatics.
Oh, I think
but
I just came. That's so hot.
I think a lot of this is like some Chinese, like
Well, Ghislaine was
not bots, but
you
like
know she was a
moderator. Yeah, one of the head moderators.
like a big time moderator.
Yeah, they do a bunch of this communist
Dude,
Chinese shit. Like
we need to
this
know.
is a fake. This is probably a fake subreddit that they just make it for propaganda purposes. And then there's people dumb enough, like, oh, other people love masks as much as I do. I can't believe it.
There
Like,
are some quite interesting subreddits.
Yo, let's see if we can.
I know there's a lot. Jesus
couple
Christ!
of-
Sometimes you go
Reddit
down
is
a
great.
rabbit hole.
I credit Dave for getting me on it, but it is great.
There are some fun things there.
Do you think
no, there's
we
a lot
can
of porn there.
find-
A lot of porn there.
Do you think we can find those commercials, the CDC commercial, radio commercials?
Yeah, I think so.
The creepy ones.
I want to see if I can find my Reddit post on here that got me banned.
You know what? It makes you the most. It makes it feel the most dystopian is when like you're on the train and you hear the automated voice like, due to government restrictions, please make sure you wear your mask above your nose and over your mouth.
Right.
It's just the robotic voice makes it feel like truly dystopian. It's like we've arrived. We're
What's
in
that?
it. We're
What's
fully
that?
in it.
Bruce Willis, or was it Bruce Willis, or was it Schwarzenegger, where it's Demolition Man or whatever, where they're in the future and they read all your, they send you ads and shit as you walk by.
What, you talking about Demolition Man?
Yeah,
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. These
I
guys
don't
are
know.
just staring at me.
I never saw.
Talk
Yo,
about movies post
It-
2010,
it's
please.
gonna be. I don't fucking remember when it was made, but
Spy
yo,
Kids?
It's. I bet it's not far off.
A lot of this stuff, dude. Like,
Well, have you ever seen Black Mirror shit, dude? Black Mirror is crazy stuff, dude. It's actually really
I don't
interesting.
usually watch it, but everyone
Pretty
says it's
interesting,
good.
dude.
I've watched some of, yeah,
They're crazy good.
I mean, these are some of the mess.
I love how every COVID video is like, get the facts about COVID.
Oh my god.
Yo, we got the facts. We've been getting the facts since April.
Almost every other thing I'd post at this point on Instagram gets flagged with one of those. Click here to
This is
visit
a
the
Jew.
CDC website.
Don't take
yeah,
serious.
Don't listen to this Jew. Listen to the other Jew, Anthony Fauci.
Yeah.
Might as well be a Jew, even though he's an Italian. What's the difference?
That would be funny if every. It was like, just a quick reminder: this is the Jewish guy's post. Do what you will, but he's Jew.
If you want to listen to them, we can listen to them, but I'm not sure. They seem kind of loud. Long.
You know, let's just watch a few seconds.
Do you have this?
No, you don't have audio though. That's the problem.
Yeah, we will.
Okay, they're gonna figure out the technical problems. You gonna get off your phone?
Yeah, sorry. That's
Were you
on me.
playing that game again?
No. I was texting people.
Was it important?
No.
So you don't want to talk about it?
This text?
Yeah.
No, it was just my friend Colin, actually.
Oh,
I met
playing it
Colin.
on my
Yeah, good guy.
computer with chat.
He lived in our home.
Thought it was
Yeah.
on here.
Okay. Well, what's your favorite mask?
God damn it.
My favorite mask is the N95 because it's the only one that works.
That's true.
Yeah, your favorite?
Berenson told us that.
Yes, Berenson.
My favorite mask is like
Good call. I agree.
I don't know, a hockey mask or
Yeah,
something like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
Murderers wear it in movies, and I think it's kind of cool.
Yeah.
It's also got the holes in the mouth so you can breathe.
I'm actually gonna start wearing the Jason masks. There you go.
Do you think that, like, I have this, you know how I have that sleeve kind of thing?
Do you
Do I
think
have
that
it on me?
Jason just knew about COVID back in the day, and that's why he was wearing the mask and he killed people because they were infected with COVID?
Well, I know that's why they had the guys at Guantanamo Bay wear them.
Okay.
You know it's because they were just thinking about their health.
Right. Of course. Obviously.
All those guys at Guantanamo Bay,
Of course.
on their knees wearing
Obviously.
masks
Of course.
because they care about their health.
yes.
You see how I have one of these things, whatever you call it. What is this thing called?
It looks like
A gator.
a gator.
That's what it's called. It's called a
A
gator.
gator.
You know how it's black? You think I could just like cut a hole in the middle? You think anyone would notice if I just cut a hole in the middle and like kind of that I could breathe through, but that it wouldn't like show? You know what I'm saying?
No.
I kind of want to try.
Like,
why
how
would that
thin
work?
is that thing anyway?
You have a white face.
Maybe just poke holes in it.
You can poke holes in it
Poke
for sure.
holes in
Yeah,
it.
you can poke holes in it.
Hey, that's
Let
an
her let her
idea.
breathe a little.
Let it breathe a little.
Yeah.
Let my germs
Yeah,
spread
like
a
you
little
know when you
bit.
get like a lizard when you're young,
You
have
gotta
to
let that
poke
stuff
holes in
out.
the top.
At this point, you'd be doing people a favor if you gave them a little bit of germs. If you
A
don't
little
have
bit.
COVID, because like everyone's immune system's shot.
Well, it's like as we learned
But
earlier.
that's part of the plan.
That's
part
what I
of the
was
plan.
saying about the double maskers. You know, they're like, I don't even have an immune system anymore. This is my exo immune system.
Yeah, dude.
Right
Outsource
here.
the immune system. And then they're like, then in 2 years it's going to be like, remember in 2020 when we all ruined our immune systems?
Yeah.
Well, Pfizer has a magical new drug that will restore your
yeah,
immune
and
system.
it's just COVID.
No, it's
And then we have to go back to getting the masks and shit.
it's $200 a month vitamins.
Yeah, I mean all that shit. Dude.
Oh, God, dude. That's so fucking gay. They should just, why are they, like, they're not even thinking. Like, vitamin D really works really well. Vitamin C, these simple things. They should just rebrand them. Like put it in a little like
Give it a science
pill,
name,
and just
like,
give it a sciencey name, and they'll be
Yeah.
like, "We found a great new discovery. And make
vaccine-
a bunch of money. There's no side effects. It's just a vitamin."
The
Listen.
vaccine is probably just vitamin D.
if
I
they
wouldn't even
could.
mind that. Then I would take it.
Did you know that there is actually? Well, it's C, but there is a intravenous form of vitamin C, which
Yes.
acts
Yeah.
completely
I
different
used to
in
do
the
it all the
body.
time. I used to do it all the time.
Is way gnarlier
I used to get
and
hooked up to
kills
it.
stuff.
Yeah, well,
Yeah.
your body doesn't absorb it so well through your stomach, but you can honestly get a similar effect if you take a shitload of vitamin C throughout the day. Whenever I feel sick now, like get a scratchy
You
throat
gotta
or whatever,
space it.
I just like feel like I'm actually coming down with a cold and it's not just like cigarette related or whatever or cocaine related. Then I'll just take like 1,000 milligrams from 10 o'clock till 10 o'clock at night, like every 2 hours.
Yeah.
I mean, your shit's gonna be a little diarrhea. I'm gonna be honest with
Yeah, I
you.
used to get
But
it- I used to get
honestly,
it
you'll
intro.
feel better, guaranteed the next day. Fucking guaranteed. Take zinc
Well,
too.
do you know why that you have to take them so frequently? Is because it is water soluble
Yeah, yeah.
versus like if you take vitamin D.
That's fat soluble.
exactly. So
Fist bump.
The
bro.
half-
Knowledge bump.
half life is longer. You don't have to take it every day.
I have to take vitamin D every day because
Yeah, there's
Super
vitamin D
ripped.
in the closet. He just never
Yeah.
takes it because he doesn't care about himself. He wants to die from COVID. I said, take
Clint?
this, you'll be invincible,
Clint,
and he just doesn't
Invincible. You.
take it. No, you.
I take it.
You do take it?
Yeah, I have a whole thing in my thing.
Oh, you have a thing.
I have a thing in my thing.
Okay, all right.
In the
Yeah. No, in my room I have a whole thing. It's almost done
Oh, that's
because I'm
great.
super healthy.
What's the IU on it?
1,000, but I take 5 a day.
what?
Why don't you just get 5,000?
5,000.
Take one a
That's
day.
good.
I like to do math in the morning.
Oh my god!
He's
live with
spreading
the
it out,
retard.
bro. He's spreading it
Got the
out.
vaccine already.
Dude, my mom forced me when I was younger, dude. What do you want me to
He
do?
just said he spreads it out, and then he gave you shit for spread. Or
No,
do
no,
you
no,
eat
well,
all at
different,
once?
bro. That's
Well,
the
no,
fat
because
You eat
soluble,
5
that's
at
the-
once?
Yeah.
Oh, of
Hello,
Of
it's
D.
it's. We're talking about
Dude, I ate
vitamin D.
5 of
Uh,
one
uh,
of D, and then I get some D,
understand
and then I
this.
start my day.
Understand
What's
this,
the
Clint.
problem here?
I mean, I do that too, because there's like 700 in a fucking bottle. So who
Yeah, yeah. There's
cares?
so many, and they're gummies, dude. So it's like, oh, I get candy.
Oh, I don't have
that's,
gummies.
that's why I do
That's
it.
fun.
He's
That's
trying to keep the weight on. He's
Yo,
like,
Sour
how
Patch
can I
Kids should
pack
come out with vitamin D.
How can I pack the most calories in?
No, I don't-
need to get more calories with my
I don't focus
less
on calories.
vitamins.
We're
I
not
focus
going to
on good
shame him.
taste.
We're not going to shame him for taking care of his immune system. Okay? Are we going to do that? That would make us bad people. We're not
Yeah,
going to do
seriously,
that.
I'm getting Chick-fil-A later. What do you want me to
He's
do?
getting Chick-fil-A later. Just deal with
Well, Chick-fil-A has great nutrients.
Yeah.
It's a fact. The Jesus nutrients.
The what? Cheese? Yeah.
Jesus nutrients.
Jesus?
Jesus.
that.
Chick-fil-A.
Jesus?
Jesus.
Yeah, they hate the fags. That's what he's trying to say.
Are you saying? Oh,
Oh, I
got
know.
you.
That's why I go there.
I was
I don't
trying to
even like the food.
decipher if you were saying Jesus because you say it weird. You say it like Cheez-Its, but for
Jesus.
Jesus. Yeah,
Wait, say it again?
it's a little weird.
Jesus.
No, no,
It's a little weird.
wrong. You
It's
say
a
it
little
wrong.
weird. You are a little weird.
You're saying it like it's JEEZUS
Yeah,
or something like
it's
that.
Jesus.
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 It's a little weird.
Wait, say Jesus.
It sounds like you're saying Ash Jeeves. You're like,
Yeah.
Jeez.
Jesus.
no. Now you're changing. Just say how you regularly.
It's G's us because we're a community.
Jesus.
It's us.
Jesus.
Jesus.
He said it.
We all say it wrong because I guess it's Jesus.
And we're all saying it obviously with a capital J because
And you
he's
say
our Lord and Savior.
Jesus.
Yes.
You say it like JEESIS.
It's Jesus.
Jesus.
It's Jesus. Anyway, you uncultured fuck.
JEESIS.
It's obviously Jesus.
Yeah, we all know that.
Jesus Montero. Catcher. Royals. Look him up. It's baseball.
No,
I'm just gonna stare at this
we don't
COVID.
care about baseball.
Just
Neither do I. I hate baseball.
stare at this COVID molecule.
We actually should. That should be the background of the podcast so people know what to be afraid of.
Dude, it's
Keep
wa-
out.
Keep
it out
Can't see that
and
a
stay
little bit.
out.
Stay out.
Yeah, maybe we should. Well, I guess we kind of do that, like with our conspiracy stuff, as we make people afraid, and then they continue to listen to our stuff. We
Yeah.
kind of do what the mainstream media does, but
Yeah.
at least we're telling the
Yeah.
truth.
You have to listen to us for the truth, people. There's no place else to get this truth. They're all lying
The
to
media
you.
is like, you should be afraid of this virus, and we're like, no. You should be afraid of the media
Yeah.
and the government. And they're like, okay, I'll be afraid of them.
Yeah.
And we're like, good.
Good. That's the correct
Now
way
you're
to
black-pilled.
be. That's the correct way to be.
Yeah.
Nobody's coming to save you.
Yeah, but that's the thing. It's like
Jesus is.
it'll be quick.
Exactly.
If they bust down my door and they come for me, you know, whatever, they'll probably just shoot me in the head because
I mean, listen. Here's the deal. We're all dying in 3 years anyway. So who gives a fuck anymore?
I know. I just
Is
don't.
that when the Mayan calendar
Why do you
really
think it's
ends?
3 years.
No, I just think something's gonna happen where it's like we're all dead. And I don't.
What do you know?
I'm gonna blow up the world.
No, I
Damn.
doubt it. I really doubt it.
Yeah, no, I'm joking. I just feel like obviously
He doesn't have the technical
shit is going
knowledge.
downhill. So I'm like, it's the end of the world. That's what I'm
No,
saying.
honestly, it's going to be Biden. It'll go back to normal, like where no one cares that
They don't have any
about all
money.
the corrupt shit. You know, Hunter Biden, he's going to like pardon, or they're going to do an investigation of Hunter Biden that Trump's going to start, and then Biden's going to like fire the guy, and no one's going to care, and they're not going to do any reporting on it, and they're just going to be like, so nice to have an adult in the White House again. That's what they're
No,
gonna say.
I say if he gets in, makes like the fraud doesn't get proven or whatever, and he goes in, I think it's within 3 months that he either full on dements out
or dies from COVID or steps down.
or they start like attacking him about Hunter Biden and about everything else that he did.
You know what? They said that on No Agenda, right? The one guy
He'll
said.
get sued by all the women for sexual misconduct.
Yeah, the one guy said
She'll
they
be
might.
like, "See, I told you, I believe them."
That's honestly very plausible because
what
that like that's such an easy way for them to take him out. Like just completely turn on him.
Yeah.
He's such an easy like he used to get
He'll
made
Bernie
fun of.
Sanders too, and just be like, "Okay."
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what he did. He didn't want to run for president.
It's 100% gonna happen.
Barack Obama called him and was like, "You're running for president, bitch." He has so much blackmail
Yes,
on
Daddy.
him. Barack Obama has so much blackmail on him. Guarantee it. Like he did not want to run for president. Joe Biden. It's like
You
the
think?
worst. He was gonna live in a manor, you know, and just like chill with his grandchildren for the rest of his days. You think that guy wanted to go back into
For his
politics?
dementia days.
He
Chill.
said for like 4 years he didn't
Chill
want
with
to
the
run, and it
grandchildren.
seemed like he was actually telling the truth. Like the one time he's ever told the truth.
Drink adrenochrome, but now
He could have had all the adrenochrome he
says
wanted.
since he has to be on the road, he's not getting all those doses of adrenochrome. It's really he's really gonna deteriorate faster.
Well, he's probably already dead or on life
Yes.
support.
There's
and they're
7
using that
Joe
body
Bidens.
double. They're
Yeah,
using
there's
that
7
body
Joe
double.
Bidens.
He
Real
looks pretty
one's dead.
cloned out.
Yeah, he looks cloned now. He doesn't sound the same,
Yeah, he
right?
looks- yeah.
Yo, we were actually listening to this podcast, which is a great podcast. No Agenda. I don't know if you guys listen. It's great. But there was not that we plug other podcasts. Actually, I take that back. Don't listen to that podcast.
No, they can.
I
listen.
know, I'm joking. There was a clip of Joe Biden, like 2007 even, and he sounded...
No, it was way sooner.
No,
than that.
2007.
Really? Is it
Yeah, it was like
2007?
while Trump was like a lame duck or like right around them, or Obama was a lame duck or right around that or whatever. Dude, he sounds like a person. Like he talks.
And
Yeah.
his voice itself sounded different.
Yeah.
Like it wasn't even just the way he was speaking. It was like his actual voice sounded different. Than
He may have
does
been plagiarizing, but still, he was at least coherent enough to plagiarize.
By the way, what it was about the voting systems and how we can't trust them.
Yeah,
and there
yeah,
should be a
yeah.
mandate for it.
I've heard all
And
that.
now
Bro.
he's just like, nah, I mean, it was good. It is what it is, bro.
This is what I can't believe. Too.
There's footage of everybody doing that.
I know.
Just saying the exact opposite of
yeah.
whatever they're pushing at the moment because that's beneficial for
Yeah,
themselves.
against borders, all that shit.
Even Lindsey
Exactly,
Graham. Lindsey
everything.
Graham. But when the Supreme Court Justice nominee or whatever, like 4 years ago, he's like, we should wait for the president. And then this time he's like, I think actually we should just do it.
Yeah.
It's like, okay,
Yeah.
all of you suck.
Yeah.
Each side. I
Yeah.
hate you all.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
all play the
they
same
all are
finger
fucking terrible
pointing.
people.
They're all the worst. I mean, it's
You can't do
ridiculous.
this. This is not constitutional. And then they're like, 4 years ago, this is the Democratic side or whatever, vice versa.
Well,
You're
people
like,
grow and they learn. And you're like, all right,
Yeah.
you're just dumb.
Yeah. And then they're like, well, no, actually, 10 years before that, someone else did it. And then before that, they did it again. It's like they've just done the same shit. And then they always just point the finger at everybody.
Well, it's
And
the same with
everybody's
the-
like goldfish and don't remember. So then
No
they
one
go,
remembers.
"Ooh, we're so mad about it."
It's like when Trump says, Trump goes, I'm vetoing that bill. The American people should not get $600. They should get $2,000. And then progressives are like, we don't want $2,000. We just want $600.
Yeah.
It's like people on the left are like, I can't believe he just said that. Can you believe he just said we need $2,000? We don't need $2,000. You're like,
And everybody
They're
was
like,
tweeting
listen.
about it.
insane.
They're like, listen, Nepal really needs a gender studies program.
Well,
Pakistan,
okay.
but yeah.
Well, they do.
I was arguing with my cousin about this, and he was right. Like they're passing like the budget, and like the stimulus bill is part of the budget.
Oh, he was right.
Just like the foreign aid stuff, he was right. And I admitted it, and I never admit that I'm
Yeah,
wrong.
that's the first time.
I
It's
never do that.
foreign
Although we all-
aid, that's
earlier
fine, but
today,
still, why
No, I
are we
know.
sending $1.4
I know.
trillion dollars?
It's just
And it is being bundled with this bill.
it's not trillion. It's like $1 billion, but it's
Yeah.
crazy. It's still shitty. But it's not like they put it with the bill. You know what I'm saying? It was like, I don't know. It's kind of over my head, but it was like a budget, and so it's kind of misleading when you're like, why is this part of the stimulus package? It's like not part of the stimulus. You know what I mean? It's
Yeah.
like they're passing the budget
But why is it 5,000 pages? In
because
3
it's the whole
hours?
budget. It shouldn't be 5,000. Like a budget should be long, like 100 pages.
But 5,000?
200? Yeah, it's
a little
absolutely
crazy.
absurd.
There's
In
a
2
lot
hours,
of other things.
well,
in
that
there.
Oh
I
wait,
know.
so this was the budget, not the stimulus package.
No, it's like the stimulus package is
in
the budget.
but still,
you know?
man.
But which is
It's
5,000?
still
The budget.
regardless,
It's completely
We
retarded.
should all know what the fuck
It's
we're talking
completely
about.
retarded. They have no
that's
idea. what
our
they're-
money.
Yeah,
Bottom
they're-
line is it's our fucking money. That's
They
all
didn't write
our
it.
money. It's not their money. That's the bottom line.
It's like
Go off, King.
the legislative branch of the government is like supposed to legislate, and that means to make laws. Like it literally means to make laws and write laws, and they don't write the laws. Like the laws are written by lobbyists, and they kind of come together.
yeah.
They send interns in a room. They're like, "Write me a bill. I need a bill put to the floor." They don't write the people you elect do not make the laws. They just like get other people to make the laws, and then they are all like, "Okay, are your people happy? Like,
yeah,
Big
it's all
Pharma happy?
gangster shit,
You got
man.
a big pharma?
It's all straight
They're
gangster
good?
shit.
And then everybody goes,
It's like your crew's happy, your crew's good. We got enough money. You got
That's
enough
all it
money. You're
is.
gonna be good. You're gonna be good. And you know what? But us, the people, get the shaft.
and
You get
then
fucking
and then
$300,
everybody
$600.
goes, ooh, why did Amazon not pay anything? Because they paid like 10 mil up front to your fucking congressman.
Exactly.
And
Yeah.
that's how they pulled that off. But when
It's just
nobody's
time for fucking
but
change.
nobody's mad at Congress. Nobody's like, who the fuck passed this?
No one gets mad. I mean, like
Why are tax codes written that way?
everyone
Because of
was-
lobbyists.
Everyone was tweeting too, like with the 600. They're like, "This is a joke."
Yeah.
Like, why isn't everyone mad? And you're like, no one really seems mad. You know, like
Oh,
no one's freaking out. Like they'll freak out. Like not to get like I don't want it to sound like the wrong way, but it's like if one black dude dies that wasn't supposed to die from a cop, then the entire country burns. But if everyone's like dying and their businesses are failing and people are starving and killing themselves and overdosing on drugs and the government's like, here's $600, everyone's like, well, this is no reason to overreact. You know,
Yeah.
like it's
I
insane.
think you're wrong.
I hope people would
I think
overreact.
you're wrong.
I
think
hope
you're
they
wrong,
would.
man. I think people are fucking. I think that's what the media is telling you. I think people are fucking ready to start sharpening the pitchforks and go out.
On
go
Twitter,
out.
I saw a lot of people mad,
You know, I
for
don't
sure.
know, man. I think
People were
are-
mad, but
I
it's
think
like, yeah.
it's getting to the point
Yeah.
we're either going to be enslaved.
It's true. Also, a lot of the Black Lives Matter stuff is like media manufactured, so that's
Yeah,
also
and
true.
blacks
That's
are
a good
finding
point.
out about that. And,
Yeah.
yeah. Listen, all this shit doing is it's not divide. It is dividing us, but I do believe a lot of people are pissed off.
Way more stuff's becoming common knowledge too.
Yeah.
Sure.
Way more stuff.
Yeah,
Like you say things to some people, even people when I'm at work,
we'll just start dropping knowledge.
you know, they'll just like say something like off the cuff. I'm like, oh wow, this person knows. Like this is a regular person I work with.
Yeah,
This isn't a comedian.
you
or,
know, I
like-
think people are pissed off. I do.
Yeah.
I think that 600 pissed a lot of people off.
Yeah, that was like that was spitting in the face.
You know, the podcast we had before this, the guy is pretty much an expert, and he was explaining to us 3%. You're very smart, man. You know what that means,
yeah, like from the American Revolution, right?
It's only 3%.
What does that mean?
Yeah, I didn't even know, and so 3. Dave, tell him.
Well,
I'm
it
a
was
dummy
like
boy.
right. It was only 3% of
Of the people,
the
actually,
population.
yeah,
the
actually
United
stood up and
States. Fought
fought
back.
during the revolution, and that's how we won. So when you hear all these like fucking people talking about 3%, so yeah, there's a lot of us like you're saying, that aren't upset about the 600.
Revolutionary War, only 3% of the people,
Yes, that's
and
why
they won.
That's how we won.
Damn, the Brits are such pussies.
But they
Well,
had to
but there's
travel all the way over here and then try to fight us.
Yeah,
here.
they were kind of shafted in that way.
You
That's
guys-
like when people say like America's greatest national defense is 2 gigantic oceans on either side of it, and a neighbor
Yeah, but
above
this
that's
is
just
this is a different.
neighbors that really can't
Oh,
fight
sorry.
you.
Yeah, those guys.
Well,
fight.
I'm
This
just
is a
saying,
different fight, though, man.
I'm telling you. But the other thing is none of them wanted to go to war, and then John Adams convinced all of them. John Adams and Ben Franklin.
Yeah.
Mostly, it was the Massachusetts guys. Massachusetts Shout
So
out
now it's Alex
Massachusetts.
Jones
Shout
and
out.
Tommy G.
Shout
Makes
out.
everyone go to war.
Yeah, exactly. That's
Shout out
what
my
you
homie.
need. You need Alex Jones, Tommy G, team up, and start convincing people.
No, but seriously, man, I think enough people, if you keep starving them, you want to throw them fucking peanuts. I think
They're really playing with fire.
they're playing.
Like
with
they
fire.
really are. They're like the French in like the 1600s with like
Yeah.
their wigs and like having
what
their
I'm
like
saying, man.
their fans and like their white faces and like
They're
like
playing with
powdered
fire.
white faces.
Think about
Like,
how
they really are.
much
You're gonna get guillotined.
the country has changed in the last year.
So
Yeah,
much,
dude.
Masks.
Just from this time last year.
Yeah, they were
until
really
now.
pushing it with the
That's even
compliance
giant.
shit and like
yeah,
mandates and hypocritical governors. 'Cause when the
everything's shut
governors do
down.
that
Every
shit-
business, most of businesses are out
Yeah.
of business. Nobody's allowed to operate. Like
We're the most like diverse, or what's it called?
fucked.
No, like just diverse. I guess is the word. Like everybody hates each other. Like
Oh,
divided.
divided. Like, yeah.
Thank you. He's my word guy.
Fucked.
I brought my word guy. He's
We're most fucked that
Yeah.
we've been in a long time.
Yeah, and even like I don't know, like the Newsom thing. You see, they kind of like the mainstream media is like turning on him. I forgot
Oh yeah.
some podcasts.
Yeah,
I was
they
listening
need
mentioned
to
it.
have
It's true.
a sacrificial.
Yeah, they're sacrificing
lamb.
him. Yeah, but that's probably a mitigating thing. So they're going. Maybe they're kind of realizing, like playing their 4D chess. Maybe they're like, okay, this is actually getting a little sketchy. We need to do something because they're probably like not anticipating these governors being that retarded. So when they do that shit, they're like, dude, nothing's gonna make people more angry than that.
I think it was a experiment in let's see what actually happens, and
I don't think they
people
wanted that to
are
get out.
jumping ship like crazy, and they're like, "Uh-oh, we better try and put this genie back in the bottle."
Are you talking about with what he's doing
Well, just getting caught like
at the place?
first, he
Yeah,
shuts
and
down all the
everybody
wineries, but leaves
Taxes
his
the
winery
fuck
open.
out of them. Tries to raise the tax a
He's
crazy
shutting off
amount.
people's
Yeah.
water for having parties and like.
Yeah, Bryce Hall, TikTok.
Then going to shit himself, but the tax rate for businesses and everything, and now they're all shut down and they're not fucking supplying, protection for a lot of places. They're letting people riot.
Right.
Everybody's like, "Fuck that, we're out of here."
Yeah, but you know what? Also, like I'm some of these states, like Florida and Texas, are like, this is sick because they're like booming. It's like all these rich people
Yeah,
are just leaving New York City. So, and I process all these move outs at work. One of my buildings that I work on is called 8 Spruce, and it's like a big building. I probably shouldn't have said that. Whatever.
I was just
Maybe
gonna say
bleep it
that.
out or something if you're gonna edit it. But it's like all rich people in there.
Yeah.
All rich people. And every move out I process is like I'm sending checks to Miami, Dallas, Miami, Austin, Dallas, Miami. They're all going to Texas and
Yeah.
Florida
Waco.
because they don't like this bullshit either. And if you got money, like they're separated from regular people anyway. They're on yachts and shit. They're not like worried about being exposed to the virus.
What was the guy saying about Trump? Like how he recently he wants to raise it to 2,000, and then he's also going to pardon a bunch of people that were involved with RussiaGate. Did you talk about that?
We didn't talk about pardon.
I hope they pardon Snowden and
Fuck Snowden. I want him
what's
just to
the other guy?
for me. I mean, I'm not speaking for you. If I say fuck Snowden, I want Julian Assange pardoned. And I want the guy who.
I thought he
created-
was. Did
and
you
I-
tell me he
and
was?
I wanted the guy who created the Silk Road.
Oh
pardoned.
no, that was kind of a rumor
I
going
think-
around that he was going to pardon.
Yeah, his
Assange,
wife was around.
right?
His fiance was going around like really begging, and he thought it was going to happen. I think Edward Snowden's a fucking bullshit psyop, in my opinion.
I've heard the psyop theory on him, which
Dude, there's no way. How's that guy? That guy could fucking talk to Rogan on fucking Skype perfectly all the time. Fucking, you ever try to see Julian Assange just like looks
It's
like
a
he's gonna
good point.
die.
It's
I mean,
a
it doesn't
good
make
point.
sense. It doesn't
Yeah,
make sense.
it's a good point.
And he
It
just
doesn't
constantly
really make
talks
much
about
sense.
what he keeps giving away secrets and just
But
talking. It's
I don't
just-
get like what then. I
What's
don't,
the point
I
of
don't
it?
get from their perspective, like the deep state perspective. I don't see why they do that. Like expose a government agency like that, unless maybe they give him an ultimatum, and they're like, "We're going to use you as a tool." But I don't know, man.
I mean, first of all, his story sounds so crazy too. He was just at night. He had access to every supercomputer I mean, it just sounds so strange. Like, really, you just had access to every supercomputer at night. You're just able to walk through the hallways. I don't know. I'm just not buying him.
I just try to think of a motivation. That's what I can't think of, because a lot of the other stuff, it's like, yeah, why wouldn't they interrupt?
It's hard
stream?
to, for
They
me,
could
it's hard to
interrupt the
figure out
live stream.
motivation. It's hard to figure out motivation for a lot of this shit because I love Alex Jones, and it's so hard for me to detach from Alex Jones. But you know what? I think I figured it out with him. Him is to just make every conspiracy theorist seem like a crazy person.
Probably,
Right, so that's
yeah.
an easy one.
It's convenient. Yeah.
Wait, but are you saying, like, do you think, like, he's, like, working with the government for that reason? Or do you think the government's just like, oh, he's a crazy person, we'll let him be because...
I don't know.
No.
But it could be either way, right?
Yeah.
It could either be that his father, he admits now, was involved in intelligence just like Edward Snowden. Like, now he doesn't even... he admits it. So was given information when he has his files and all that, and I still find him, like I said, very entertaining. I don't know. That's
There's a
$1 million
benefit
question.
of the
That's a $1 million
doubt
question.
perspective on it, though, because it could be for their own safety. I've heard people posit this as a potential. I don't know. You know, it's like you're really kind of going out on a limb for these people, but you go like, what happens to these people when they investigate too much? Like, you know how I saw a meme and it was like it's like a Pulitzer Prize. It's like, here's what they say is the award for good journalism, and then they show like a picture of a guy laying on the ground with like bleeding out, and like, this is the real reward for excellent journalism.
Yes.
Like, they kill you. So if you're a guy like Alex Jones, or if you're a guy like David Icke talking about lizard people, even though he talks about a lot of different shit, and it's like it's always a mix with these guys, and you go, maybe they're trying to protect themselves
100%.
because then the government goes like, well, they're discrediting themselves.
I think that with David Icke for sure. I think you hit the nail on the
I
head.
think that with Ike, definitely, yeah.
Alex Jones, I wouldn't be surprised if he's controlled opposition.
Yeah, I could see that. I mean,
But yes, I see what you're saying, man. I
They
think
do-
about this shit all the
yeah,
time.
they do
And-
such a good job either way without having like a person to represent the conspiracy theorists. Like, them just saying it, you know, just with their messaging, it just makes people. You just say a buzzword. If you go like, this vaccine seems a little sketchy, conspiracy theorist. Boom, that's all you had to do.
Yeah.
You didn't have to put on a tinfoil hat or anything. You know, like, it's just certain buzzwords.
And you know that term was created in the 70s with JFK, right?
Yeah.
What term? Tinfoil hat?
Conspiracy theorist.
Okay.
Like, that was literally a negative term created by the
Oh,
CIA.
and then the other thing about the intelligence father part, there's a book called Mary's Mosaic. That's one of the best books about the JFK assassination. And that guy's dad was intelligence. And he figured out basically that his dad was involved in the murder of Mary Pinchot Meyer, who was like JFK's lover. The main one, the primary, his bottom bitch, you could say. Yeah.
Side hoe?
Yeah. Yeah, I guess a side hoe. I would say
Side
bottom
hoe.
bitches, but because he had a whole like harem.
Yeah,
He
yeah,
had
it
a whole.
was,
I mean,
yeah.
that dude probably fucked
He had
like
a Monday,
1,000
a
women.
Tuesday,
Oh,
a
yeah.
Wednesday.
He probably fucked 1,000 women like in the White House. You
Right.
know,
Oh, definitely.
like that dude. He
Still
had a
hit,
serious
though.
problem. Yeah, a serious problem. But yeah, that Mary's Mosaic, really good one. But yeah, so that guy, the guy who
Wonder
wrote
if he
it,
fucked
his
Pelosi.
dad was, like I said. Oh, he must have, right? Pelosi was probably like
she was up and coming, dude.
She was probably like 50 years old by then, right? She was
Yeah.
probably in her early 50s.
She was AOC now.
I think
dude.
she's 135 now, if I'm not mistaken.
Dude, I feel like, you know, right before he died, they were doing a podcast, and JFK was like, "Who's hotter, Pelosi or whoever the old bitch at the time was?"
He started doing acid.
And he was like, "Get me Pelosi right now."
Pelosi was into the acid.
They had to get
Confirmed
newspapers though to.
She
look
was a
through
deadhead?
pictures.
Yeah, they were
Confirmed,
like
yeah.
looking through pictures.
JFK before
Is there
he died,
color yet?
They started doing acid. He started doing acid.
So
Then
did
they-
MK.
Then they really knew.
JFK did.
Yeah.
Anything about MK?
How do you know?
It's in that book, Mary's Mosaic.
Oh.
She got it from...
Confirmed.
Okay.
Fact check it.
Fact check.
I forget
Thank
the
you.
guy's name. He was like... Who was like the really famous guy who was like involved in the LSD movement? Like one of the head lead guys.
Hillary?
Yeah, Timothy Leary. And Mary was like good, close friends with Timothy Leary.
Oh,
and there was
wow.
a whole thing. They were trying to get a bunch of politicians on acid
Yeah.
because they thought that this would actually lead to them
Yes.
becoming like more peaceful.
Mhm.
Like they wanted to create like international peace because especially like that's like 15 years into the Cold War.
Who wanted to
and
do
you have
this?
like the the Cuban Missile Crisis. You almost have a nuclear war, and then people were like, we should probably chill the fuck out. And then this Mary and then some of these other like CIA wives and like other wives of powerful politicians, small group. And then she's working with Leary, and he's providing LSD, telling them how to have these like experiences and shit. Yep. And they were trying to get all their husbands to get on acid, which is kind of funny because then they thought they'd stop like killing so many people and shit.
I don't think that's necessarily wrong.
It wasn't a bad idea, dude.
I think they gave him too much.
Some of them. I mean, apparently, like it's like you can't confirm.
Sounds like too much.
It's like JFK probably only did it a couple times before he died, like at the very end, before he got.
Yeah, right before he started giving speeches like that one. Right? Didn't he?
Yeah. I never heard of JFK taking acid. I like this. This is new.
Mary's Mosaic. Get the book.
I
Plug.
didn't know he took acid. That's great.
Yeah.
They were like, hey, we got this new government program. He's like, I need to test that one.
It's like the
I mean, it
dad.
makes
It's like the
perfect
dad
sense. It makes
when he's
perfect
like,
sense.
let me make sure your food's not poisonous.
Yeah.
Let me just try it out real quick.
Yep.
Yeah.
So when was LSD synthesized? What year?
40.
What was it made for?
Well, the government thought it was going to be a truth serum.
What does that mean?
Something that would make people tell the truth.
You lying. He be lying on me sometimes.
A serum of truth.
Oh, okay. So you just take it and you're like, oh, 9/11 wasn't
Like
Wow,
liar.
38.
pants on fire. Yeah, Jim Carrey. Shut up.
Yeah.
So, yeah, Albert Hoffman synthesized it.
And when? 45?
God, I can't. I hate how much I believe that for a little bit.
What?
It makes you tell the truth.
That's what a truth serum. That's what that means.
They thought it was going to be.
I feel like you're fucking with me though. But that's how stupid it sounds. That I feel like you're fucking with
No.
me.
You never heard the phrase truth serum?
No.
People say like alcohol. It's a truth
I
serum.
can't believe I fucking you got me, stumped me. November 16th, 1938 is when he did. He synthesized it for the first time.
Damn, 38.
Yeah.
Pre-World War
Imagine
II.
people like that get like.
No. But then it wasn't until the 43. 1943, I think 1943 is when he took his ride. It's when he took it, when he synthesized it then, and then 43 is the magic, the bicycle ride.
But when they
43
made
is
it,
when the Holocaust wasn't happening.
That's true.
On April 19th is when 1943
Okay.
is when he actually
It's not
ingested
true. I
it
believe in the Holocaust.
and took his that
well,
bike
so
that
then
bike ride.
he
Don't
made
tell
it.
them that. Don't tell them that.
He made it for to be a truth serum.
I don't know
Did
if
he
made
try
to
it
be
on?
I don't know if he made it to be. I don't know what exactly he made it for. I gotta look into that. I know he synthesized.
That's why the
it.
government started to use it.
He took that bike ride. There was that magic bike ride. Bicycle day.
When did he take the bike ride?
It was April 19th. It's always the day before 420 in 1943.
Why is 420?
I don't know. But I always know the 19th is the day I celebrate before. That's bicycle.
420 is
So-
my birthday.
What is the bicycle? He just took
So he
LSD
took
and went on a
so
bike ride?
yeah. So he synthesized it a couple years before. He actually ingested it on that day and took a bike ride home, and it was like this most magical day ever. And he went home and told his wife, and was all Then he realized what he had. And then the government definitely thought it was a truth serum. They tried to use it as for MK Ultra. They were like fucking, just in what's his name? Everyone in Harvard. So in Harvard, you had the Unabomber.
Yep.
You had
Ted Kaczynski.
Yeah, Kaczynski. You had Ram Dass, and you had
Ram Dass went to Harvard?
Zirhan?
Zirhan?
No. Manson.
That dude was a
No,
Manchurian
not Manson,
candidate.
but who I just said. I'm
Timothy Leary.
Timothy Leary.
Where did
Yeah.
Manson get it?
Man, that's all speculative.
Oh, okay.
But that's no. This is what I'm talking about now. This is the early days. This is the Harvard days, and then it got trickled down to Haight-Ashbury and all that stuff. Years later with the Grateful Dead and Marilyn, Charles Manson and all that shit. But yeah, they were doing the Harvard experiment. It's funny. They got 3 totally different people. They got a fucking mass killer.
The opposite of that.
A
and Ram
spiritual,
Dass.
a spiritual guru that
Love
changed
everybody.
the world, and fucking Timothy Leary, who love him or hate him. Timothy Leary is fucking the the Alex Jones of that time. Because that's another person. I've read every one of his books. I love him. But on his deathbed, he was like, "Yeah, I worked for the CIA the whole time."
What?
Yeah,
I've never heard of this dude.
Oh yeah, he's like, "I was a rat," you know. Like he's like,
I didn't know that.
What?
"Oh yeah." He just straight up was like, "Yeah." I mean,
That's the craziest shit ever.
That's
But
pretty
he-
wild.
but he, he's the one who said, "Tune in." I'm such a fucking idiot right now. Drop out. Basically telling everyone, he told the whole nation, take acid and just drop out of society. He was turn in, tune in,
Before or
turn
after
in, tune
CIA
in,
stuff?
drop out. This is yeah. So he would like really.
Wouldn't it
get
be
everyone.
like turn off?
No, they used to say that.
Was this
That's the way they
before or
say
after
it.
the CIA announcement thing?
No, like CIA is like the end of his life.
Okay, so he said this.
Like I
But
remember him
now-
still being alive.
Doesn't that totally erase everything that he's done before that then?
No, because it kind of brings me back to the Alex Jones thing because there's so much truth. There's so many turning on. Bro, if you look at the forwards of his books, if you see who writes and like says who gives him props, it's every artist you could ever imagine. You know, everyone, like he turned on so many people. His speeches were amazing. But so I don't know. It's weird.
That CIA
I
thing
can't throw the art out.
Throws me off though. Yeah.
It does, man. Listen, the Grateful Dead's my favorite band in the world. They definitely were fucking controlled opposition by the government. 100%.
Really?
Definitely.
Is that like the
Definitely.
Doors too?
Same with the Doors. Yeah.
But why they kill Jim?
Yeah, the Doors is way more obvious. I mean, even like the Doors are way more obvious.
I thought it was that they were worried about Jim Morrison, and then they killed him because he was starting to go off the grid.
He might have started like, I don't know about that, but his father, the whole thing. I mean, he's from Laurel Canyon, where the Dead is more of about the acid, and they were kind of just spreading it out through the hippies, and kind of, in my opinion, after just doing a ton of research, they just kind of took a generation that
I
was
thought
ready,
you were gonna say acid.
ready to change the world. Well, everyone took acid, but a
That was the
generation,
research.
a generation that was ready to change the world, you know, and they just kind of spun them in place. Because if you look at bands, a lot of the bands, they were talking anti-war, all that. The Dead never did that. They're just amazing musicians, and they spoke about metaphysical and weird stuff, and they just took a whole segment and just got everyone spun on acid, and they just followed around up to the 80s and 90s, and they never went anywhere. They just became a bunch of drug addicts that followed. I mean, you're talking thousands of people that were ready to change the world, said, fuck this, let's just do this.
So
That's
you're
like
saying
tens of thousands.
that
Tens,
like
I mean, a lot,
yeah.
hundreds
you're
of
saying
thousands
that
probably.
a band like the Grateful Dead is like a CIA asset essentially.
100%.
Okay, so
And it's my favorite band in the world.
Sure, but my kind of what I'm thinking now is like there has to be something like that now.
Oh, yeah.
So like who's that?
Fucking Cardi
Lil
B,
Wayne,
dude.
I don't know.
I think it's Cardi
yeah.
B. Well, that just makes me like that's. I've
Well,
never
I
heard
think,
any
like-
of this shit where it's like a band is a CIA asset.
Hang on. It's
Whoa.
like, okay, the music that you like,
P Diddy.
it actively makes people dumber. You know, he
Look at
likes
me, I'm a
mumble rap
genius.
and he likes Tekashi 6ix9ine and this
that
guy
guy's
named
definitely
the kid
fucking
Leroy. He likes this guy, the Kid Leroy.
Yeah.
Right? Am I saying his name right?
You nailed it.
Now,
Look up Kid Leroy.
But the music's so bad and so devoid of any thought. It's like, yo, I got a chain and I got a strap and I fucked that bitch.
Ooh.
Yeah, that's the
How
chorus.
about that?
Ooh.
Yeah,
Is
that's
this a
how about
song?
that. That's the chorus. Yeah, son. That's all the mumble rap, and so
I'm about
many
to-
kids love mumble rap, and it's just it makes them.
That was
dumber.
fire, though.
It makes them
You
almost as
spit
dumb
fire.
as the vaccines did.
Yeah, well.
Yeah,
Not me though.
it's
I avoid
finishing
it.
the job. It's finishing the job.
I avoid it.
it's now the list. Now
Yeah.
like Dylon.
I'm trying to get him into
Dylon,
my
Dylon,
elevator.
Dave.
Yeah. I'm trying to get Dylon. I'm trying to get him into my elevator music because I listen to.
have we gone over this before?
I listen to
Dave
jazz.
listens to
He
music where you're
calls
like,
it-
what floor are we
He
on
calls it
right now?
elevator music. It's kind of funny though.
You're like, you just uncultured.
I'm like, you just don't get it.
Swine.
And then I put on Takashi, and I'm like, you don't get it, dude.
You don't
This
get
is
it?
fire.
TJ's
I'm
like,
like, why is
I'm
this guy-
from the streets of
He's yelling at
Morristown.
me.
I'm
like,
like,
this
dude,
guy's
this
yelling
hits me,
at me.
dude. This hits me.
Have you ever been down to the green on Friday, bro?
Dude, you don't even know how hard we had it at the golf course, dude. People used to run up on us.
Oh my
Be like, can I
They'd-
take your keys,
they'd
sir?
be
And I was
like-
like, whoa, dude.
They're like, can we
Wait,
play
where's the
through?
valet? I'm like, all right.
Can we play through?
Yeah, exactly.
They're like, ah.
But I do believe there's counterculture fucking operatives in everywhere.
That's very interesting because I've never heard that before ever, and I think that's really interesting. And I'm like curious who that. You're right. It probably is somebody like Cardi B.
Yeah, I don't know who today's is, but
Well, Eminem is
Marshall Mathers.
He was on the list, the fly list, down to Pedophile Island.
Yeah.
No way.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe it was to drop off Haley.
Oh,
That is a good one.
that's
Thank
such a bummer. How many times was he on it? Do
I
you
don't
know?
know. I don't know.
That is a bummer,
Ooh.
actually.
But they're straight pictures.
But
of
wait.
him
Was
with
he under
Oh,
Marshall
yeah.
Mathers?
Oh yeah, there's
or
like pictures
Eminem?
of him with like the hooker that like was passed around with Bill.
Really?
Yeah.
That sucks,
Yeah, like
dude.
straight up like hugging her
M.
and shit. Yeah.
What are you doing?
Let's see.
With Bill Gates? You talking about when you say Bill? Oh, Bill Clinton.
Clinton.
Ah.
I think her name was.
What's
Chelsea.
wrong with Bills? What happened to Bills?
William. Goddamn William.
AIDS or something.
God damn it.
It doesn't look good. Clinton?
Eminem, dude. Come on, man.
That really sucks.
Yeah. How do you think he got so big? He was the biggest rapper in the world.
That's
Amazing.
crazy.
Because he was a
Still big.
psychopath.
But he's talented.
Amazing.
You know,
Still
of
big.
course she's talented.
Usually
Why do
I
you
feel
think-
like
Do you think that Kanye was like, he's on a slippery slope already, right? And then he starts to get big, really big. And then they come and talk to him and try to get him to the island, or they take him to the island, and then Kanye's like, "Ugh," and that's why he snapped, man, because
You
he
think that's what
probably
happened?
got too close to the sun. Yeah, they were probably like, yo, you want to be real big? And he thought he did until fucking he had to bang some Haitian kid.
No, I think
Do you think he
I
did
think they
that?
killed his mother. I think they killed his mother as a blood sacrifice.
You think
And then
he
got
killed her?
No, he didn't. They killed her as a blood. Like if you notice, anyone that gets gigantic, somebody very close to them dies first.
Who did?
So I think that's what I
He
think. What
broke
happened.
his jaw, and then he.
Nah, but that was the early days. Then when he got through the wire ship. Then when he got,
George Bush hates black people.
yeah,
That was my favorite video.
that
of all
was
time.
great. That was really good. But he got even bigger after all that shit. And that's when his mom died. And he also is married to Kardashian, so God knows he's probably
Well, now
drinking babies. God fucking knows what they're doing. But he's definitely flipped the fuck out.
Kim was drinking babies. Hey-o.
Hey, yo.
Yeah.
That's how she got famous. Drinking
Mhm.
babies.
He's talking about cum, guys.
Guys.
Shout out to Ray J.
Come-
Right? Is that
Ew,
right?
Ray
gross.
J.
Yeah. He
What a
made that
guy.
whole family.
Ray J.
He did, the poor guy. I saw him at fucking Quick Check selling Lucy's. Motherfucker got
Somebody-
everyone famous.
you gotta like
What was his
collect
popular song?
royalties. He should be able to collect royalties.
Seriously.
I don't know, but he's Brandy's
It was
brother.
like camera, something like
I
that.
don't know. It's Brandy's brother. That's how I
I
knew.
think he's just Ray J.
No, it was his song. What was his
Oh.
one song? It was like cameras or some shit.
I don't know,
Um,
dude.
Sorry for asking.
thought
you guys.
Dave definitely
Sorry
would
for
know.
derailing the
I
podcast.
thought you 100% would know that track.
No, you just ask him what floor, he'll know what track.
Yeah, or you ask me about good rap, or you can ask me about good rap, and I'll probably know that.
Hey-o.
I also like good rap.
I
Why
listen
can't I
to
have a
hip
thing?
hop.
It's my.
I mean,
I
what's it called?
also like
Mumble
good
rap.
rap. At least
It's-
he admits.
Yeah,
that.
I know it's bad rap. I know it, but I still like
yeah, he
it.
knows. I mean, there's probably some shame, right?
No shame.
There's no shame.
No shame, but I know it's bad.
A little bit.
No.
Just self-awareness.
Yes, I'm like, yeah, this sucks, but I
Self-awareness.
like it,
There's
dude. I
probably
like the
some
way it
shame.
makes me
There's
feel.
probably- No,
It's
okay,
like, dude, it's
so
like a
we're-
dirty pleasure. What's it called? Secret pleasure? What's
There
it
you
called?
go. So
Guilty-
that means
guilty
there's shame.
pleasure.
That means there's
Thank you,
shame.
thank
No, but it's too much.
That means
to be
there's
a guil-
shame.
You listen to it too much to be a guilty pleasure.
I really don't listen. I never listen to it, that, honestly.
I don't believe you at all.
I'm in the car with you.
Yeah, I don't believe this.
We've at least been listening to No
I
Agenda
think
podcast.
only in the car.
No plug.
Or in the
But-
shower.
No,
And,
it's also at home. It's
Okay, but then
at
I also
home.
put on like Tennessee whiskey, and I'm like, this song may be the best song of all
I know.
time.
That's like, it might be, if I do the music breakdown, you're probably at 60% mumble rap.
I concur.
40% of that is the Kid Leroy.
Yeah, yeah, he's right. You
It's
got
the
me.
same song.
It's a great song though. It's not even
but
rap.
it's not rap. It's like
Rock rap.
emo. It's emo, like a rapper doing like emo My Chemical Romance, kind of like really corny.
Can't
really
make a wife
bad-
out of a hoe.
Yeah, you can't
Oh.
make a, oh yeah.
Come on now, that's fire.
No, and it's like the same 4 chords over and over and over and
Kill
over
myself.
again.
I
It's
wanna
like
kill
a poop
myself.
back in the back.
Ah.
You guys would kill yourselves because you
guys-
probably like A Tribe Called Quest, right?
I love a
They've-
Tribe Called
yeah,
Quest.
They've
Yeah.
probably. I'm not even into that. Honestly, I'm more, and I respect.
Mob Deep or something? What do
Yeah,
you like?
exactly.
You like Mobb
Okay, but
Deep?
I also
That's
like that.
fine.
I have a whole.
Fuck
I have a
yeah.
200 song playlist on 90s rap.
That's fine. You just really don't listen to it unless I say I'm really going to kill myself if we have to keep listening to this, and you go, fine, we can listen to rap.
I say, how about you kill yourself when you're walking home? That's what I say.
Oh yeah, because I need a ride home.
Yeah.
No, your music's good, dude.
Yeah.
It's fucking 19 degrees. I'll listen to Kid Leroy.
I actually like
on the
the-
way
I
I
home.
like-
listen to Kid Leroy all the walk home.
I like listening to podcasts more anyway.
Yeah, no, it's good. Especially you got a good podcast. Come on.
Come on.
A little No Agenda.
NA, I like to call it.
A little NCP.
Oh.
No Carnival.
NCP.
Well,
FT,
NCP.
FTTV.
Well, we are at an hour and a half.
So sorry for anyone that listened.
I'm so sorry.
I feel like that
We have
was that
3
was
people
interesting.
watching right now.
It was funny, and then it was,
I
and then
sh-
it was a
Pelosi,
little less
AOC,
funny.
Tulsi. That's who we're watching.
I
Yeah.
shared it. We got up to 7 people, and then now we're down to 3 again.
Well, those 3 are troopers.
Those 4
That's the
probably
big
died
3.
from COVID. So
You're the big
RIP.
3.
Oh my goodness! I can't believe this podcast gave you guys COVID. It's because we got that.
Well, it's we're not wearing masks.
and
No, but
that
they're probably
thing's
wearing
in the
masks.
background.
They're probably wearing masks.
Yeah,
at
they're
home.
probably in their house on their phone by themselves.
Yes, because
wearing
people who
masks.
listen to this podcast wear masks.
Definitely.
The people that dropped in for a minute did. That's
Maybe.
why they left.
Mm,
They were mad at us.
They were perturbed.
They're
potentially.
muy perturbed.
Or maybe they were just dirty and needed to take a shower with.
Hero
Clint?
soap.
Oh, that was really
Come
good.
on now.
That was really good.
I'm a professional.
Yep, herosoapcompany.com. You can get a 20% off your order by using the code of Free Thinkers. I know. I got fuck.
I wasn't going to laugh, but then Mike started laughing.
I was swallowing when TJ called on me.
He was swallowing. Come on, that was
I've been
fire.
there the whole. It was.
Want me to redo
It is
Cut that.
made.
We can just redo
No,
it.
it's made in the United States, and all the ingredients are sourced in the United States. Owned by a Air Force veteran. Your first order gets matched and sent to deployed military members, and then also a percentage of the proceeds goes to first responder and veteran charities. So go there. Really good guy. Lucas there is awesome. So hit them up, get some soap, use the code FreeThinkers. Also, just go to freethinkertv.tv. That's our website. And subscribe, people, please.
Peace.
Sis Radio.
It's been real.
You can't cross promote. You can't do that. No. Never again.